Five Fingers of Death
I did not know
on
that.
Sway in the Morning.
Huh.
So Sway in the Morning has Five Fingers of Death, right? And like they gave him like different beats and one word and basically got a rap about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with Wayne Brady, they like amp it up to like 10 on how hard it is, and the dude just goes sicko mode, just like flows like it ain't nothing.
And Wayne Brady is not a rapper.
His improv skills are just
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Isn't he
so
a master? Doesn't he have a master in improv?
Oh, and he won the Masked Singer, by the way, so he can like his voice is great.
Huh.
And his dance skills, like the dude's just a
It's
G.
a total package, man.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to the show.
Sponsored by Wayne Brady.
All we do is talk about Wayne Brady.
If only we were sponsored by Wayne Brady. Like, yeah, that guy's got money. Shit. Somebody call Wayne up and be like, yo.
This is the
Yeah,
Wayne Brady podcast.
He like,
I want to get, how many people we got? 2, 4. I want to get 6 people in one podcast just to talk about Wayne Brady. I want to see that happen. Oh my gosh. I want to see it.
welcome to the Wayne Brady fan club first meeting.
Mm-mm-mm.
We love you, Wayne.
Tell Wayne we live in Colorado.
Yo, no, we gotta tell him the real place.
Yeah,
Which
Colorado.
is Colorado.
Oh, dang it. I hate this corner I backed myself into.
I don't know what you mean. Living in Colorado is great.
Wink.
There are mountains and they are
You
rocky.
got baseball.
It's always cold.
Yeah, it's in the name, Colorado. Yeah.
Colorado.
There's so many rivers to go fishing, but you can't fish.
Went to Colorado one year for a mission trip. And it was during the summer.
There?
Dang it. Well, this was back when I lived in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Where I visit frequently, Wayne Brady. Hey. But I went to Colorado for a mission trip one time, middle of summer, and I'm doing like this outdoor camp for kids where we're teaching how to play basketball and stuff. And these kids are just outside playing basketball, and they're like, "Oh, it's so hot! It's so hot!" I'm like, "Hold on, let me look at this real fast." I look at the temperature. It's 80 degrees, no humidity. I swipe over twice. It's Texas. It's 101, 80% humidity. I'm like, yeah, shut up, kid. Like, you don't understand what hot is. Like, be quiet. Oh, it's so good. Colorado's amazing. I know because I live there. All right. Guess we can get to the game now.
Oh boy.
You
Welcome
killed
to our
it.
First ever
It's dead now.
podcast running out of Colorado.
Because of weed.
Because of weed.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
So,
It's just
speaking of all these shenanigans, is did you get your weed drinks?
Yeah, there you go. He didn't have any.
Oh, okay. Well then, shit. Why do we live in Colorado?
Can you like DoorDash that shit? There you go.
Oh, I bet.
I don't know if you can DoorDash from the gas station.
Oh man.
Connor and I were talking about that the other day. DoorDashing everything.
So you don't know if you can DoorDash a gas station?
From the gas station.
You certainly can.
Oh, okay.
Can you DoorDash like Home Depot?
Click the convenience tab on DoorDash.
I don't know. Zach and Conrad, 100% they can. Because I'll go do it, and all they gotta do is pay me. Like, if it's enough, I'll go to that Home Depot for you, my man. I'm not driving to, where you live, Colorado. I'm not driving there. But,
Tell
yeah.
me where you live.
Yeah, my
Alright.
bad.
Right, you're in Colorado.
Yeah, that's right. I forget sometimes.
We live on opposite sides of Colorado.
I live on the Texas side.
Which is like opposite side of the world.
Which unironically, based on the fact that we used to live in Texas, we're much closer now to each other than we were even in Texas on opposite sides of Colorado.
Anyway, in our last episode, we killed a necromancer.
Yeah.
And we had zombies coming at our faces.
This is the
Right,
episode that was
Space
like a
Force.
month ago.
Yeah. I know.
Yes. Yeah.
Right,
you're
our last aired episode.
We did. The party was on its many week part of shit. Where's my notes? I don't have any. Oh, tab that I close, and I can't open anything now. What is
Not on
going on?
Shand.
I had to restart Google Drive. It was being weird.
Alright, Cetus. Token system.
Yes.
Shadowburn Vale.
Tenebrin Vale. That is the name I was searching for. You guys have
Got
been
you.
at the Vale.
Got you. And we killed
Yeah.
Vanessa again.
So, yep. Your mini game nights have finally brought you infiltrating the factory, getting deep into its inner sanctum, where you crashed in on the rituals being performed by Vanessa, the other unnamed spellcaster, some random lackeys.
Yeah. We
So,
smoked those fools.
yeah, we just finished a fight where those fools, and then Percy is due to die, I think. So this is gonna be pretty
You
cool.
get that penciled in?
Yeah. All right.
I miss your
Just
point.
dropped Vanessa, and the room started to flood with these creatures, these spell husks, undead, capable of casting magic.
We should call the Ghostbusters.
Let's see, where's our bestiary? You had access to that since you knew shit.
They deal with ghosts. We need to call up Preacher.
So we've been gone for a minute. Does anybody have any questions about what is going on or the setting?
I
scene?
forgot how tight
is
Jet is.
Drell caught up on some of the new changes for equipment?
Oh, I mean, if no one has done that for themselves, then yeah, that is very changed. And if you haven't, I mean, I guess I'm okay with you, well, not doing it yet. I mean, I don't know.
It's only a nerf to yourself, apparently, so.
Right, it's probably only a nerf to yourself because
How do you feel about me sizing up my weapons? Because I couldn't before because it wasn't an option when I actually made them.
yeah.
Deal. Done. I made two macros for it already, so.
Oh, okay.
To cover both situations. Either the
Yeah.
yes and the no.
Cool. If
Yep.
we go ahead and take the changes to magical wards, you guys this is looking like a pretty dangerous situation. Because now that you're no longer like dipped in Teflon magic coating.
Magic Teflon, yeah.
So, yeah, having a room full of 10 spellcasters casting death magic at you, this could get pretty nasty. Some people could die. Yeah, you know that situation where I tried to kill Flatline like 6 times and it never happened?
hmm
That might have ended differently.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Is our initiative? It's probably something crazy from. Oh, here it is. Maybe Vanessa's still on here.
We didn't use initiative for the dark game.
Cool. Then this is perfect. This preserves where we left off. Okay. So, any questions?
Did the
Do you
change?
want to come in and do that? Do you want to make the changes?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if they affect me at all. I'm a spellcaster, but yes, I would like to.
I don't think
Okay.
I don't even know.
Does it affect armor?
Affect me?
No.
No.
Does
Just
it affect
weapons?
So
Yeah.
it
Yeah, of course
affects
it affects
weapons. It affects weapons. Biggest thing is like, well, your weapon may have changed because you guys voiced that you wanted a larger contribution to the ability of weapons to come from your training stat right? Like
Yeah.
So the katana like features. Let's just get specific because we could talk about all the different weapons, but that's hardly going to matter to a lot of
The ones that
people.
matter.
Hey, I didn't even get nearly as far as I wanted to.
Oh no.
But melee and firearms are mostly
Okay.
revamped. So let's take a look at like the katana.
Oh shit, that is.
Thermal edge katana. Oh no. Even Hydra's like, oh shit, you didn't get a chance to look at this completely. Did you?
Well, there was stuff added after I looked at it.
So your thermal blade katana, 8 lethal damage, 1 fatal. It gains 1 fatal per rank of melee training.
How's your melee training?
Yeah, so this is going to become very important.
How high is your melee training? I know we were talking about it before, but we couldn't.
2.
Didn't know what she had. 2. Okay.
Oh.
So.
So this overhaul might actually kind of hurt you a bit.
You think? No, you're still getting faster.
Oh, what is my lethal and fatal now?
Now you're at.
Do you have the Dreadstar thing? The Dreadstar Google Docs?
The SS for katana is 8. Well, let's see. All right, so the way it works is all weapons start at a +3 speed.
Oh, it's +3 days.
Right? Yeah, it starts at the highest, and the more you defeat it, the lower that speed goes. And then the more SS you have works this down, and your skill training works this down.
Okay.
What does SS stand for?
S is size strength.
Okay.
So if you add your size and strength together, that is the rating.
I was
So let's take a
pulling
look
that
at
up.
Drell and
I
her
have that.
thing.
I have that, Steven.
Okay, cool.
He has that. Okay, so maybe this doesn't hurt you. So your size 6, strength 4, so your SS is 10. Katana is an 8, which means it goes from +3 to +2, +1. So your sheer strength brings your speed down to +1. The katana, however, suffers from a slower speed because of its fatal bonus.
So it gets you up to 2.
And let's see.
And your melee training knocks you back down to +1. So your
That's
speed
right.
lower.
Okay.
Need
So plus
to know
1.
What to change?
So it's +1. So now that we took the time to do
plus-
all that complicated math, put +1 in your katana speed.
So it's going from 13 to, or from 11 to what?
So you're actually staying at 11.
Is that I have? Wait, hold on. It's
Base 10 for being a medium creature.
I have a 13 speed action taken speed.
Oh yeah, you're wearing armor too.
Yeah, what kind
Yeah.
of armor you wearing?
Oh yeah, okay.
So
And she's at 2 melee training, so that's 1 less.
What armor are you wearing?
12 medium battle armor.
I think you get 1 tick faster overall.
Battle armor is
Yes.
2 speed.
I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure the answer is you're 1 tick faster than you used to
I
be.
don't think we do because the katana is 1 speed slow.
Yeah, but it was slower before.
Base 10
Well, if we're just working
Plus
right
1.
now,
+2. 13?
Yeah, 13 was what I was at. As the action speed that I've been taking.
Right, she might be
Well,
13 still.
Well, looking at I think it base is 10 for her normal, and then if she has +1 because that's what the math we did for her katana, and then +2 for her battle armor. That's 13.
so okay, there we go.
So
But
nothing
you
changes.
gain- No, you gain fatal.
Well,
That's
Back to where she was.
yeah, she's a pretty good example of like being the middle ground because she's
so nothing changes.
only
for me.
moderately skilled.
Okay.
What was your fatal
Nothing
before?
changes.
Right, but what changes for you going from here is that the more you skill in your melee training is the way the system is worked now, you will now get faster than you have been and you will be more fatal than you
More
have
d-
been.
What
So
kind of
it's
relation
just an incentive for me for now.
to become better trained.
Okay.
And that's kind of the intention of the system in the first place. So
Nice.
Make a boxer for real that's just super fast.
yeah, there we go. That's a good way to highlight that. There you go. That was all the modifiers.
Cool.
Change anything right now. Okay.
What is that? What's that 3 dot on you? Is that something for me or something from the enemy?
3 dot on you.
On Jamie, on Drell, right here.
I believe those are wards.
Oh, okay.
Flatline's got a 1.
Awesome.
And the reason I say it's ward, I was looking at this earlier, and my bad guy down here had 2. He was warded, so. Or did we complete it?
We did away with all the wards. I think.
Oh, no,
we used
no, I don't think we completely.
No.
I think we should have, right? Because we got attacked way more than we're supposed to. So if we revised it the way it is now, all the wards are probably gone.
Right. If we. So we'll just take them the way they are at the level they're at now, and we're just gonna run with it. But we're gonna see that wards aren't gonna last as much as they did. They're gonna function more against magic the way your shields do against attacks. They're gonna soak up a number of successes and then go away.
How do you have a -3 SS?
I'm stronger than Drell is.
No, I'm asking. Like, what was it?
My
Okay.
size and strength is big. It's higher than my weapon by 3.
Okay, and then you have a +1 size?
The general size, but like
His size.
size is slow you down. Yeah.
He's
size.
+1 slower because he's larger as a creature.
Okay. That still slows you down?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, all his actions will suffer from that as a global modifier.
cool.
By being.
What's your-
this much better than weapon.
What's your merit that makes you faster?
Melee training. Same as Drell's.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Cool, okay. So here we go.
Plus,
Here's
aim is
an
one-handed weapons are them too.
Flatlines as fast as Drell is.
Faster.
Holy crap. Melee training. Yeah, boy.
So like that's not really.
Reduce melee action speed by 4.
And that's part of why, like, you know, why I took long swords instead of katana. It was to be faster. So
All right.
Melee training 4. Yeah, well, that's what you guys said you wanted to see, so.
I got my next move ready. We're ready for. We're ready.
What's
for
your
the
next-
news.
What's your next move, Percy?
All right. So what I'm going to do, this 42.5, I'm going to replace her with this.
Do we need to salt the bones? Like, she's a necromancer, right? Can she, like, come back to life? How do we kill a necromancer who died?
Okay, that's a good question. So, are there any other questions about the scene
how do you make sure the necromancer
before
stays
we
dead?
get into it?
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
how do you win?
I think Jet needs to stop and Google something.
Oh, true. Why must you put us in combat this? We have to waste a turn now. You know this.
No, I think it's entirely on you, like to not waste a turn because we are like in combat.
I don't want to do
That was not
this.
the time to Google.
Okay. Well, you're right. Now is not the time to Google. And what that means is we cannot roll dice until we get out of this fight. And that's on you.
Don't
Damn.
hold your breath.
Yeah. Steven just in troll mode today.
Okay, so troll mode. Let's see. What do I have here?
Oh my gosh.
Just jump in it.
Under this guy? Frick, I'm on top of him. Dang it.
Move this over. Everybody remembers what's going on. All right. Okay, so no questions about the scene. No questions about.
Okay, so
the other back door is to the north. The back door out of this place is where precisely?
Go back and.
Yeah, the other door.
You guys came in from the top left.
Yes.
And then down from the south, there's a door that leads to the big blue, like the juicing chambers where they were juicing the mages for mana.
Mm-hmm.
And then the escape on the right side goes to the locker room and stuff for the lab coat people who were changing clothes behind the scenes. Right, they were badging in as employees and then changing in the lab coats.
All right, guys. Let's execute the plan.
What the frick's the plan? Okay, so she just died.
What the frick's the plan? There you go. Okay, that's a question about what the scene and what's going on.
These guys over here just came in the door,
I
right?
think it's gonna run.
Well, yeah, I'd like to remind you guys that there really wasn't a plan coming into this. Like, you guys were just trying to, I don't know, put your face in here where it didn't belong, and it turned into a fight, which I think you were prepared for, but I think largely nobody had a plan for what was to be accomplished or after the fight or after anything.
Well, yeah.
No. No, we had a plan, and the plan ended at this point. This is where the plan stopped.
Get in and kill
Mission complete.
Yes, exactly. And now we're screwed. Now it's just
right. And
I remember
she
that.
had the villain stuff and was like, "Now you'll die." And yeah, spell husks are rushing the room.
Mission complete.
Now Percy can die a happy man.
Now we got to roll the victory screen. And,
You got that other character ready?
I could.
You've only had 6 weeks.
I didn't really plan. I've been dreaming about dying. I didn't really plan on dying.
All right, so let's start with Drell. All right, Drell, you're the first one to lead us back into this battle. You've just taken out Vanessa. She is a freshly dead again corpse person laying before you. She was just dropped. You're standing next to Flatline over here.
So who else?
Despite being in a fight for a while and actually having a lot of nasty stuff targeting you, you guys look pretty good, unless you've cheated and reset your stats.
No.
Okay.
So what you have is a large number of these things, these spell husk, these blue fire skeleton spellcasters that are about to flood the room from the left, the far left, from the wall beyond Alaric. Coming in the way you guys came in, and from the spell husk storage.
And you said that there's an exit over here somewhere?
That's where you guys came in, so yeah. And there's one, well, there's not an exit, but like down south quite a bit. Yeah,
Right.
down that way with the green arrow.
Oh,
Where's my stabbing?
I was
There we go.
thinking it was
Show
over
others.
here.
So this way there is another door that goes to the blue chamber room. And then back here is the door that goes to a changing area. So technically it's like way out of this room, but that's, you shouldn't take that for a way out, because you have no reason to believe it is.
But the way
So-
out south looks like way out, right?
Jet has gone through that room to get here before.
Mm-hmm.
So it might not be a way out, but it's connected to rooms that are connected to the outside. It can be a way out.
I'm going to
Perhaps the most dangerous thing you'll have to cross through there is confused security guards.
I think I'm going to head.
Although, alarm bells and stuff are going off now. You guys might have an issue.
It's morphin time. We gotta teleport out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head that way.
I'm gonna click my heels and say there's no place like home.
Okay, you gonna dash?
Pick up that chick first.
I don't know how far I can go.
You can dash up to your movement rating
I'll tell Flatline, that's fine.
as a speed 4 action.
Mm-hmm.
I guess +2 because you're armor, so speed 6.
6 for dash.
Mm-hmm.
How far can
And
I
you go
go?
movement.
You go up movement, yeah, whatever your movement is.
39. And I go to what?
39.
39.
Right, if I was to dash, what would it be?
Where are you going?
I'm,
Do
I'm,
you see my black mark?
Where you go?
yeah, I see your black line. I'm going this way. Down here.
Okay, well, you're up here, so...
I know.
Right.
I'm heading in that general direction.
Alright, so 39 this way.
I'm wanting to go this way.
That way?
Because if Alaric, I don't know how fast Alaric can run.
I agree with your logic here, Jamie.
Because if these guys are coming in from over here, right?
Yeah.
And I need to kind of be in the way
That's nice.
for
Look at that. being a tank.
Alaric and Percy to be able to safely move out. So
I don't know. If
I
someone told
would-
me the tank's got to be in the back.
Freaking strategist, I see you. Let's do it. I love it.
Alright, part
So
of me does
if
not
I'm
remember.
dashing, how far am I going?
39.
That's my full movement.
Yes.
That's my regular movement.
Yes, dashes are faster. That's the difference.
You get your full movement, but at a faster tick speed. So
Okay.
you will go
Okay.
again sooner than the rest of us. Presuming
Okay. So it was right here.
It's a full movement in less time.
So this is a barrier spell, right? That was erected.
No, we can't see that. I can't.
We
Okay.
can't see any.
I think you hit that because he was going to drop it.
Oh, is it gone?
Yeah, he didn't drop it. He was like, oh, well, if the battle's almost over,
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I took my action.
That explains why it's very ghostly. It was in the GM layer. You're
Drill's
right.
going.
Yeah. I dashed.
Drill's moving.
Never mind, that was almost
almost.
Barrier stop things walking past anyway?
tactical play.
Huh?
Does barrier stop things walking past anyway?
It does.
Okay.
I believe
It's the
so.
same. Yeah. I'm moving the same distance. I'm just
Yep.
inching
The
in
barrier blocks the passage of physical material creatures or
okay.
forms of energy.
My question is,
Black,
did I
we'll do it.
did I hold it and not drop it, or is that what happened? I just moved.
Well, he didn't take a turn, like.
I thought you had readied an action to drop it in case the guy had like shot lightning or something. In which case, I don't think he did. I don't remember exactly what I did, but I think it was some other
Right.
nasty necromancy.
I think
voodoo.
we ended the game before you really like decided what happened with that spell you were holding.
So yeah, I never triggered
Okay.
it by launching a big attack at you.
So that's a decision that I need to make at this point.
I believe that's where we're at. Yeah.
I think that you have a fully concentrated, like extended cast barrier waiting.
Ready to fucking fire, like
Just-
in your pocket.
Just
I'd
be
have to go
dropped.
back and watch the
That's
last game,
true.
but I think you have that. I would be willing to give that to you
Okay.
because you remember you spending a lot of time setting that up.
He was
So-
holding for a bit.
So the question I have is, it cuts off all passage, right? Not just not just enemies.
Right. All physical creatures.
Because that puts Alaric on the outside of the barrier.
Well, it depends on where you put the barrier. He's on this side of the wall. They're on the other side of the wall.
So if I put the barrier like,
Because they're coming from over here, right?
Can you do it like this way? I don't know how much distance you got.
Put it like here. Sure.
yeah, what's the range on that?
This map is so big, we're like struggle to draw on it.
I need to see what the range is.
It says 300 square feet.
Right, but what's my cast range though? I need to look.
That might not be designated.
I don't think that I put a range on this.
I do not have a range written down if there is a range.
Barricade. Barrier?
Is it?
Yeah.
I think it's barrier.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say a distance from
No,
you.
it doesn't.
So other protection spells at this level are like protection times 10 for cast range. I like armor is that. Healing is like a lot of healing is also 40.
Mhm.
40 feet is.
Yeah.
So you tell me,
let's
boss.
see.
Presence.
The general theme that I was doing with the magic is the higher the tier it is, the larger the number of times. So, what are we even talking about here? Less than 100 feet. So I'd say
You're good. Protection times 20.
at the very least.
Because armor's protection times 10.
Armor is level 1.
To give that some context.
So if I was going to follow some sort of scheme, I would say like rank 2 would be times 20, and then rank 3 times 30 or 40.
Okay.
Right, because 4 is.
Let's just say 40. I'm just going to pencil that in.
So what's that? 160 I got? Yay.
So you
Right,
have
so you can
160 feet.
So I got range. They multiplying. Yeah, I got. If we want a wall here, if that's where we want it. I mean that drops.
I'm interested.
But the question is, since I have more square footage than the 50, right? Should I fuck it up and curve it? Does that do anything for us if we make a?
Curve it.
Does it do anything for us if it has a bowl nature to it?
Well, if you go from this wall to this wall, like you can definitely just shut them off.
I'm down.
Wait, you're gonna have to which wall to which wall? We're going from here to here, right?
Are you?
That's the one that shuts them off.
That does not shut them off. The one that I'm drawing a bunch does.
We can't.
Here, let me draw. Can you not see my thing?
No,
Well, this is where I just drew, right here.
I don't
wouldn't
see your
be.
shits either.
I don't see your stuff either.
Oh, roll 20 is giving us the
Oh,
thing. Watch,
right.
I'm gonna do this.
That's not a
I'm gonna
green.
drop
That's
this
There's
token on
Max.
here.
Right here.
Where's that? All right.
I'm gonna. Here's your
Yeah,
wall that we
there you
measured out before. So it's kind of shorter than what you're drawing. But if
Mm.
you do it like I'm
Now
turning it to make it fit,
Okay,
it'll fit.
that will shut them.
because let's see, why did we draw this out? How long is this? This is like 30 something feet. So this is like an 8-foot wall
Oh,
stretched out to like
because
35 by 8 foot.
because high. Okay, yeah, height.
So
Hmm.
this is a moderately tall barrier wall
A moderately
you-
tall barrier.
and stretches that distance of like 35 feet.
But that only buys us time, Puckins.
And then we use it and go.
Yeah. Get out.
And we use that time.
So good.
All right,
All right.
that's my turn, and that's a fucking hell of an action. That's a
You want to
speedy.
move as well. You got movement too. Use your movement.
Okay.
Utilize my movement.
All right. That's releasing a level 3 spell. That's speed 10.
31. Need to move And we agreed going to the south. That's what we agreed.
Yeah.
I'll shout it out. Exit this way, guys.
Jet's like, let's go. Is Jet still hyped up on fucking Coke? Now?
Yep.
Space Coke?
It's Coke.
Roughly there.
Oh.
There.
Space Coke, coast to coast?
That was a good show.
I actually
like
watched
Space
them.
Coast.
I actually watched Space Ghost. I was
All
trying
right,
to
Jet,
get,
what's the play?
I was trying to get inspiration if I ran a game.
I'm running. Going this
Jet's
way.
looking at-
Oh. Tell me how much damage this barrier's got.
We say
he
it's
charged this bitch up for.
we say it's
Jesus,
fully
right?
juiced, right?
Sure, yeah.
We're turbo juiced.
Okay. So that
Uh,
is
Resistance times 20 plus protection times 30. And if you added the will to triple, then there you go.
All right. So resistance times 20 is 60. Protection times 30 is 120. That's 180. Tripled.
That's a
And
lot.
That's the money.
540.
That's how much barrier we got. Or did we decide we were misreading that last time? And
Sure.
we'll.
I think you were misreading some. So let's see. What's your maximum? And what's your resistance stat?
My resistance
3.
is 3. Right. So max is at 180. Max is at 180, and if I fuck up the roll, I can spin the wheel to triple it. Is that what you're telling me? Fuck.
No, your maximum is 180, and
Okay.
the will triples your contribution to its strength, right?
If you're not
let's
max, I guess.
Yeah.
so-
if I
so
do
the
not
180
max
is-
out on the, if I do not max out, I can spin the wheel to get it to
yeah.
180.
Triple what
get
you
more.
got. Yeah. Okay, so 180 is still 180 though.
180 is still 180. That's like half a flatline.
Yeah, right. Because so the verbiage for it is it's successes times 6. So like say you got 10 successes on it, that drops a 60-point barrier, and then you could feasibly charge it up to 180.
Yeah, spin the wheel
I'm
and
pretty sure like you charge it up whatever your max is. I mean, as long as you got at least 10.
my max is like 14.
So yeah, as long as you got up to at least 10, then if you tripled that, then you're dropping it at 180. Okay. All right.
All right, cool. So 180.
It's actually dang. Almost like you guys planned this.
This is why they're making plans.
All right.
I still like it. This token has to be my favorite. This one here.
The candle.
It's not a monster. All right, Jet, where are you going? Just running south?
Thank you.
Yeah. It's your turn.
Hit it.
I've got Spell Husks beating up against this barrier. Surprisingly, like they run up against it. They're obviously very frustrated and aggressive and trying to tear their way through it. They don't have any visible weapons, and so they're just pawing at the barrier,
It feels like
which is like stressing it. Like you can see, like it's taking damage, but this is going to hold them a lot longer than probably normally would have.
Well, I don't have any range or anything, so I'm just gonna book it.
Yeah, well, you'd have to shoot through his barrier anyway.
Yeah, either way, you gotta hit the barrier.
Right.
I thought Jet was a sniper and had a shotgun.
Shotgun sniper.
And a rocket launcher or grenade launcher.
Are we still talking about Jet?
No, I was gonna.
Not Rocket Raccoon?
All right. Well, rather than just have you guys all move slowly at your movement,
Yeah.
everybody's moving out right on their turn.
I'm,
Like we're
I'm,
getting
I'm gonna grab
Yeah.
the Necromancer.
Well, because I just want to be clear that if I were to see the barrier like getting turbo stressed, all I got to do is Kamehameha into that thing and juice it back up.
Well, I mean, you could kind of do that anyway. Like instead of taking like speed 4 dashes, you could take speed 7
Charge it.
So
turns and move and charge it.
let's say there was a necromancer, and she got killed by, I don't know, katana / bow to the face.
Yeah. Okay.
How would that person come back to life, or is it coming back to life, or how could you really kill it? I have lore out the wazoo.
Wouldn't stake. Yeah, let's find out.
I have,
Okay.
I have occult. I have occult and lore, and intelligence / wits. So
You want to know how to make it permanent.
I would like to roll one of those stats if you do not mind.
All right. I'll take intelligence and occult.
Perfect. It doesn't matter which one you picked. They were all the same number.
Yeah.
It's all.
I had a feeling.
I have 4 and all the skills and 3 and all those attributes.
I feel like Alaric has stacked just for this one roll here.
I am. And speaking of stacked, I'm gonna add will to it.
Let's see.
Damn.
If I was going to lie to you.
So 10.
Okay.
How about 6?
6 successes. Okay. All right. Primarily, there'd be 2 common ways that a creature of immortal undeath would come back to life.
Mhm.
One would be, this is kind of like the lesser but cheaper or maybe more frequent version, is the body itself maybe kind of immortal, and like it would slowly recombine until she just woke up. Like it would heal itself
Oh, okay.
until she wasn't dead and she would wake up.
Just like slowly, just
Just slowly regenerate over time.
Iron Giant style.
The more advanced move is that akin to like the Lich Phylactery, where it's not important about the body. It just after an amount of time, if she had set up some sort of failsafe device, some container of her essence, it would recreate her within a period of time.
Hey, she's got.
Okay. I have follow-up
then-
questions.
Let's see. Like within a time period of a 10-day, or at least several days.
I have follow-up questions.
Okay.
And if these answers fall under this role, then that's cool. If not, then you just let me know. Follow-up question: how do I stop the body from regenerating if it's the cheap way?
Smack it again. Is that the answer? Do more damage?
Well, permanently. Like, do I need to salt the body and burn it, or like sink it to the bottom of the ocean? Like, what's the ritual way to make this? If, like I said, if this role doesn't include that, then you let me know. But Alaric would be the person to know, I would assume.
Okay, I would say there's a ritual that involves something along the lines of counter magic and somebody who can seal the dead.
Okay. Now, next follow-up question. The same to the other one. How do I know if this chick has a phylactery? How do I find it? And things like that. Like, what are the ways to do this? What I know of ways.
Finding a lich's phylactery. Do we... I think this might hit on a hole in the game, because I don't think we have like a... Do we have a scry spell? Is there a universal spell for scry?
There is, I'm pretty sure.
Or finding? Like,
Discovery of items.
Scrying is under
objects.
magic, and it is divination.
divination.
Right.
Oh yeah, okay. Yep. I was looking under universal
Scry,
first,
okay.
but
Scry. It's a 2-dot spell. Scry.
recite truth, augury. We don't really have like a locate objects spell, do we?
Well, I believe that would be divination.
Yeah, divination. So there will soon be a divination spell.
Okay.
How advanced are you in divination? You're only 1 dot, right?
I can tell you. 1 second, please. I gotta scroll down to the thing. I am 2 dots divination.
Oh.
Okay. Scry is 2. Okay. I'll say there's a ritual. There'll be
Okay.
a 2-dot ritual that divination could perform that could locate what you're looking for.
Wonderful.
And you would use you could use like a piece of her body.
Okay. And I have one more follow-up question. How do I determine whether it's phylactery magic or if it's like I just regen magic? And if the answer is simple, like, well, you'll see when she starts regening. How would I determine? Because she's not regening. Either she's really dead or she's a phylactery. Like, how do I determine which is which?
It would be due to her necromantic magic. So you have magic sight running, right? Because
Yep.
you run with
I always do.
So
'Cause I ain't
magic
getting
sight
cheated.
says identifying magic. You roll, what is it? Finesse and spellcraft.
To see the magic?
That's what I'm looking
To
at.
be the magic.
Let's see. This says if it belongs to the individual. Understand a magic's basic function. No, let's do this. Let's work it like identifying. Is that at magic items, I think? We'll work it like identifying magic on a magic
Okay.
item. So it's intelligence and spellcraft. It takes an hour to perform.
Okay.
And if you can score the difficulty of the magic,
Yeah.
we'll just substitute the spell for the item's magic items rating.
Awesome. Okay. Well,
Then you can figure out.
on my turn, which is before Flatlines, I will make sure I let him know. Grab that body. You said she came back to life. We need to make sure that doesn't happen again. We need her.
Okay.
And now we can run.
There's some weird synchronicity between Wyatt and Alaric here, but
What do you mean?
well, you were dating Vanessa before, and you needed her then, and now we need her for completely separate reasons. But they're both Steven's characters.
I like how you're seeing the parallels here. Very, very meta of you. But anyway, let's go.
I thought Alark just needed her to make sure she was dead.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because Wyatt didn't make sure she was dead.
Mm-hmm.
Just one shot.
Okay.
He was singing Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi. Okay. All right.
Because he gives them a bad name.
So I want you to draw for me Alaric's exit path out of here.
Okay.
Is this because you're the most likely to get chunked?
Are you getting needed?
Getting yoked?
Skated? You get needle skated?
Yeah, I want to be behind the fullbacks, and then they're just gonna lead my way through, baby.
Okay. All right.
And honestly, I probably would have done that if Drell wouldn't have said she's running towards me. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't have done it.
Drill did say she's running towards you, though.
She
Okay.
did.
Okay.
Between him and Percy.
If you
Yeah.
didn't run that way, I would have blasted you with a bunch of death magic. You ran by the wall. Because that is their one primary attack, and then
And it goes through barriers?
they can use it through the barrier. Yeah, there's nothing. Because
It's,
it's not
why,
like
it's also why they suck at breaking the barrier, right? Like their
it's
attack
not
doesn't
gonna-
work on the barrier.
right. Yeah, exactly. It's also why their attack. Right. It's not stopped by the barrier, which is why they can't attack the barrier. Like.
So it's both good and bad, because if they're death magic, they can death magic through the barrier, but they can't death magic the barrier.
So.
It
Okay.
both helps and hurts at the same time.
All right. Alark takes the safe way out. You guys, as a group, you organize as a party.
Okay,
You got Drell in the front. Flatlines carrying Vanessa.
I think Flatline will be back pretty soon.
Alark and the softies are running behind. You guys are packing out of here, running out.
Mm-hmm.
Moving to the south. Let's switch over to this one. Okay.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
Flatline runs faster than Drell.
I paid that guard off, so he should be doing pretty well. What I had him do? I had him go buy some lobster or something? What was it?
Yeah, I think you sent him for lunch. Like you sent him on like a food run.
Just a meatball sandwich.
He was
It was-
thinking about how hungry he was, like
Yeah.
in the cafeteria for the day. You were just like, "Here's many monies. Go buy yourself some food."
Did you give him like a hundo for lunch?
It was, I think, it was some. It was more than that. I thought it was some money though.
I think it was like
Walk up
nearly
and give him-
$1,000.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was like $800.
It was something like what are they having today in the cafeteria? Raviolis. I don't really like those raviolis. Raviolis are trash. I can buy my own raviolis. And Alaric's like, here's $1,000. I'm buying raviolis. Fuck it, I'm out of here.
It's like clearly bribe zone. Alara is like, "Here is a lot of money, my man. Have a good lunch." He's like, "Gotcha. Finger guns. I'm out.
He's like, you
Finger
don't have
gun.
to tell me twice.
I've got no questions about the amount of money being thrown at me."
He's like, you know what? I fucking love lunch.
Yeah. I like when bad guys are also sleazy. It's kind of nice.
Oh, man.
Alark used his wallet.
It's super effective.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Okay.
if anything, that's the most realistic. Like, that's the real magic. That's the magic I can believe in right there.
Right.
Just gonna mass a bunch of tokens
Dollar
here.
bills get shit done.
It's got a bunch of crap. I'm gonna move you into this other room here.
I'm still so tiny.
The blue juice pots room. You guys step from Vanessa's altar room into this section here. Stuff in my GM overlays messing with me. Okay. Yeah, blue juice pots. You guys know what this room kind of looks like. It's the layout. It's a garden of like nasty large like stasis pots, where it's like 4 by 5 rows of these large blue containers that have people in them. You guys bust through. There are like general alarms going on in the facility, and as such, like you see people hastily taking actions. There's a lot of like lab coat people. Actually, in fact, in this room, it's all lab coat people working, and they're rushing around. It isn't like guards scrambling for guns or anything. It's like they're like hastily like bringing systems and stuff down to a close and like, you know, going through like emergency procedure like evac kind of. You see people like turning off terminals and shutting things down and like proceeding to exits.
Huh.
You're hearing a general alarm play over speakers telling facility personnel to, you know, quietly and calmly remain at the lines. Let the guards do security sweeps, submit to searches, stay out of the way, that kind of That kind of thing. Otherwise, you don't see a large guard presence here in this room, especially not at this moment. Where's your... Yeah, I guess from here you only got one point of exit, and that's into the chemical delivery.
All right.
Unless you want to do anything to the blue stasis chambers,
Can we get him out?
siphoning pods.
Is that an option?
Parsi roll, wits and... Let's see. What's your diagnosis? Wits and medicine?
With medicine.
Blue juice pods? What does it mean? There's like...
It's been a long time since we played this game. What is this? Medicine, diagnose, intelligence, and medicine.
Alright.
There's like bowls of mana juice in here.
There are large, like liquid tanks, suspension chambers that people are in. That spellcasters are
Go through heals in, but not really.
Oh, I was thinking Star Wars.
Okay. Either way.
I rolled a 3.
All right, 3. A lot of these people look worse for wear. I guess there's kind of a spectrum. Like, nobody's doing great in these chambers, but some of them look like they're fresher or healthier. Some of them look like they're on the verge of death. Either way, on a good day, it would probably take you an hour a piece to like reverse the process and get a guy out of a chamber.
Mm.
An involved process of like shutting the chamber down, removing them from the system. One, they're like on amniotic, they're breathing an amniotic fluid. There's a whole process to like reverse that and put someone back on oxygen. Like, you could just smash the tank, but there's a chance like they could go into shock. There's a chance that they could suffocate. Like, their lungs could collapse. And
right, if we smash the tank, if we smash the tank, we're dealing with a trauma at that point.
Right. To do this the right way takes time.
What's your advice, Doc? Because I mean, if they're killing him with this, then it might be worth the risk, right? But you make the call.
I say we try and save the healthiest looking one, and then if it goes well enough, we can get to others. Okay, fine.
We need to leave soon, though. Alarms are going off. We gotta go.
Right. It has to be quick and dirty, and not fucking pretty.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, can I
Smash and grab.
when the doc shows me the healthiest looking dude, shoulder bash it.
I'm reading minds. What are these guys thinking? What are all these lab coats thinking? Are they caught notice to us or anything?
Yeah, a couple of them have seen you, but their major priority is like get the hell out.
Hey, I also remind Flatline to go ahead and use the rune on that guy.
The general consensus is like, oh
Really?
god, like another red alert. I wonder what's going on this time.
Okay.
Probably another ritual experiment gone wrong.
That's good. That's good news.
Hey, can you go ask somebody what's up?
They just told me what's up. They think a ritual went wrong. Like, I read their minds.
Okay. Fine. You're right. You're so right. Exactly.
All right.
Yes,
I'm not asking anybody. I ain't gotta talk to nobody. Screw these people.
Yeah. So I'll put our necromancer body down for a moment and shoulder check one of these tanks into submission.
Okay, give me a strength and athletics.
All right. Do we get a benefit from that now from size or no? Is that
no. In fact, let's see. What did I?
Strength and athletics? I'll just do it.
Do game mechanics.
He said, "I'll just do it."
Yeah, do it. Do strength and athletics. That's going to be your roll. Let's see. Let's look. The street is a feat of strength.
Oh, a feat of strength.
Boop,
Get an
boop,
extra one for that.
boop.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that section. Okay.
2 dice. Meh. It's a great roll. It's still 2 though.
All right. What is your maximum carry capacity?
Last time I checked, about 1,600.
That is based on your size. That is size squared. size squared times your strength, and then it's modified by athletics.
Size squared.
Now I'm looking for carry capacity. I think it's plus 40%.
The number 25 is running through my brain, but that's because 5 times 5 is 25.
5 times 5, yeah.
I was like, I knew 25 was a number for it, but that's just because 25.
Size
Got it.
squared times strength times. Plus 40% per point in athletics.
Yeah.
What is that? 40% times 2.
What's your athletics?
Yeah, 8. 437? Doesn't seem right. It's a lot lower than it used to be.
What's your size?
9?
Size 9. Yeah.
So 81 base.
Yeah, times 3. 240.
Okay. 240. Yeah.
And how much athletics do you have?
Contributes a lot more than it used to. Your athletics is 3.
Is it? Oh, yeah. Athletics, not athletics.
So times 2.2. So your new maximum carry capacity is 534. 535.
Mm-hmm. 534.
Okay.
35, yeah, that's pretty good.
535. Yeah.
That's finessing one arm.
So and that's your normal carry. So your max lift is
yeah,
twice
that's that. Right. So max lift is like still 1,000.
So you can lift 1,000. Okay. All right. Good. That's what I wanted. 1,000 pounds.
Mm.
Okay, with the 1,000 pounds force, boom. Yeah, you hit this thing like a small controlled wrecking ball and smash the glass.
Would you say he came in like a wrecking ball?
Damn right.
All right, I'll stop.
I bet he like gets down like a sprinter on the blocks for a second to to do this, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, like a sprinter line and I'll get on the blocks there and then just hits it.
Alright.
Good
Drop
stuff, Ryan.
the rune.
Yeah. Give him the
All
rune.
right. Smash the glass. Let's give this guy. See how he does. Okay. All right. He hits the cold concrete floor of the science room. Like once the liquid just pours out, he comes out of the chamber pretty easily. The various tubes and stuff that were hooked up to him are like not enough to keep him suspended.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and catch him if I'm
Okay.
more like shoulders in there.
He spills out. He's coughing. He's having kind of a hard time, but he ejects a lot of the fluid and begins to breathe in air pretty quickly.
Right. I'll talk to him. Like, all right, buddy, come on. get me out.
Which to you, Percy, is the best sign. Like that's what you're looking for. He's under shock and he's unconscious, but he's breathing air.
Hold up.
Yep.
This seems very like. God, I don't know if I should do this or not. Do I see a what layman's would call a power outlet?
Yes.
Could I use
Layman.
the spell conversion on that, please? And
Oh boy!
Are you gonna like short this bitch out the way Percy did?
I think so. Did this hurt him last time? I don't remember.
Percy?
Guess we'll
No,
see.
it just like broke a bunch of other crap.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna.
Gonna hit it.
I'm gonna. Do I have to? Okay, is it based off my missing mana, or how does this stuff work? This spell costs 0 mana, requires it reach inside the turn. 1 large power cell, blah, blah, blah. A character cannot attempt to convert more mana than he possesses. So I gotta lose mana? Or, I don't know. I don't know, man.
No, you can't convert more mana than you have the capacity to catch, right?
But I can still jack a crap ton of stuff.
Right, because it does cost no mana, so you can cast it when you're empty. But you can fuck up a bunch of shit doing it possibly.
I'm looking to gut this baby. Let's do it.
Okay, so you're gonna hit it with the highest level. All right. So how many successes can you get on this extended cast?
Okay, that is based on your spellcraft and
The school and whether or not you have extended casting.
well, the school there's no school. It's universal.
Universal. So what is your rank in universal? What's your highest rank universal spell?
4.
Okay. So by proxy, you're universal 4. So spellcraft, art, attribute plus whatever.
Spellcraft is 5. Attribute is
Yeah. Let's see. What level extended spellcasting do you have?
1.
So spellcraft, attribute, art. Yeah, treat this art as your spellcraft, I guess. So essentially spellcraft twice.
Okay,
2
so
times spellcraft plus what's the attribute? Resistance.
10, and my resistance is 3.
13.
13. All right.
And how much mana are you missing?
Does that matter?
Yeah, because you can't take more than you can take.
Right, you can't pull that.
Well, he can't take more, so it's gonna be wasted mana.
That's okay. I'm okay with that. But like,
Oh,
if
okay.
I gotta throw a few spells out to get rid of mana, I will. But like, if I don't have to, I won't.
Okay, $1,300. All right, so let's do this.
Oh my
So
god.
you're wanting to you want this to catastrophically like impact the facility, right? That's what you want to do, like
That's the point.
cause
Yep.
like a blackout, ideally.
Yep.
So let's do this. Roll your 13 dice, and how well this works depends on how many successes you get.
I do have a question before I click the roll button, because I don't want to lock us in this place. Like I don't want to short out these effing doors so we can't get out. Are these doors like automated, or are they just
What's
like
gonna stop me?
okay, Big Daddy? All right, let's do it. What am I rolling?
And roll your 13 dice.
This is successes. So okay. You're saying extended casting.
Successes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, there's 10 for you.
Okay. So ideally, how did this go down? Do you black out the whole facility?
Yeah, I want to break this place.
I mean,
Kill yourself.
10 on 13. Okay, done.
10 on 13 is disgusting. By the
Okay.
way.
You short out the local power hub, but
Yeah.
luckily for you, maybe because the equipment's not maintained very well or whatever, the infrastructure of this place can't handle the spike that you cause, and the fault brings down their whole power
Let's-
distribution, whether it's
let's
as
go.
simple as like tripping their main breaker,
Mm-hmm.
which could be easily fixed by someone who knows how to do it. In the middle of this red alert, that's not likely. The whole building goes black. Momentarily, your surroundings go completely dark, which is not a problem for some of you, and dim, like red lights come on. Emergency, like battery powered lighting that is very sparse throughout the facility comes on.
Right. And homie on the ground is unconscious and all. And
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
pick him up. I'm gonna pick up him one side and that's on the other. I'm gonna,
Sorry guys, I had a plan. I used it.
are you gonna drop the rune on him to see if it brings him out of unconscious state?
I had a plan and I did it without talking to any of you.
Well, I did ask about the doors.
dude's coughing. I don't think he's missing HP is the problem, right? Like I don't think that's where he's at, and I think we might need that rune
Okay.
in the near future anyway. So I'm gonna make the decision. But like he's breathing, he's not bleeding, right?
Okay. Fair enough.
He's bleeding, and all the blood's on the inside. I think we have bigger like triage wise. He's okay for now.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. All right, cool.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, do I get my mana back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
Yes.
fill up on mana.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Gain up to 13 mana. Yeah. You easily vaporize like $1,300 worth of copper and wiring.
Just so we're clear, when Percy did that, it didn't turn out so.
Well, you did it to our home.
Right.
You did it on Exile. That's what pissed people off. Like, we don't care about these buckets.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely ruined a lot of electrical work in the
bad guy's lair. Okay.
room and tripped the facility offline.
Yeah, in the bad guy's lair, he ruined a lot of electrical stuff.
So long term, they'll be able to get this facility back up and running fairly easily once some professionals come in to fix it. Long term, like this room in particular is going to be kind of messed up for a little while until they can get guys to come in to fix it. Because like you just straight up jack the wiring
Heck yeah.
in this place.
Let's go. Let's leave.
All right. Cool. As you start to leave, Percy, you notice that the other tanks, the other vats here, are not set up with like an emergency life support, and the guys in the tanks are just gonna die.
Well,
Like their amniotic pumps and stuff, O2 pumps just shut off.
is it easier to like open it now and check on, since it's all been powered down and shit? Can I open the shit and at least see if there's anybody else in close to good condition?
I mean, it's actually harder to tell now because there's no lights or anything.
Fuck.
Yeah. Who did all that?
Okay, well we got one. I mean, fuck. My compassion dictates that I have to cry about it, but we'll cry about it later.
What
Okay.
the frick?
I mean, yeah, sure.
We gotta try and save more people. I can't.
These guys were gonna die probably without your intervention anyway, so it's not like you just condemned a bunch of people.
Oh my god, we don't have time for this.
If anything, you might have mercy killed them.
Right? It's one of those things where they were gonna. It's fucked up.
I mean, you could save them, but
But how much time do we have?
you're not.
I don't know, but I gotta try. Like, you guys let me know about how much time we have. Drell, help me out.
All right.
Get your weapon. Start chopping these tanks open.
Okay.
My time is spent on, Professor X Cerebro. I'm just like, I'm looking at people through the walls for minds. I'm reading minds. I'm just trying to piece things together.
Like, we're gonna make this quick. Me and Drew are gonna try and open them up. You try and check them out, and then when we get them open,
All right.
Let's move down the line here.
Open check. Got it.
Right.
Okay. Let's see.
I'll hack these tanks apart, and
So we know Flatline's got enough brute force to just smash them open. Drell and the katana. All right, you guys can start wrecking these tanks, and people can start spilling onto the floor. What did I say? 4 by 5, so 20 guys. There are 20 chambers total. Let me start with Alaric and say that the majority of the factory, the mind presence that you get, is factory workers. Despite the message that was telling them to remain at the line once the power goes out, it seems like a lot of people are just generally evacuating. So let's see. What's your role for that? Mind magic. Let's roll that to see.
Oh,
I'm going to give you big picture, but let's see.
Okay, yeah. That's
To see how much useful information you.
Oh yeah. Detect thoughts.
This is a cacophony of.
No, I got you. It's
and
detect thoughts.
Going on right now. So
There you go. I have 15 dice for that.
mind and perception.
Yeah, 15 dice. 11 successes.
Okay. all of the low level like factory workers and people, the expendables, are like just trying to get out of the facility. You get a sense that the guards are more working now to get people evacuated now that the power is out than they would be like searching the facility. There are a few groups of guards, like let's see, total of like 6 guards moving through the factory area, actually like trying to secure it. But there's so much confusion and commotion going on with the evacuating personnel, the power outage, and everything, that they're just trying to manage the crowd of people that are fleeing and that are trying to exit us. So
Okay.
you guys have some time before all the guards' attention is turned on to like what the fuck is happening.
Brief question about the guys in the pods. Are they thinking? Do we have any kind of like consciousness thinking from them?
No, they're all in
Okay,
unconscious.
fair enough. Yeah. Sounds good.
They're all sedated.
Everything that I know is going towards the group. Right.
Okay.
Guards this way, guards that way. Most of the people are here, blah, blah, blah. They're coming. You got it.
Nice.
So now I'm going to roll some dice. Let's see. Alright. Oh my. Oh, okay. 7 people respond to being released from their chambers by going into shock and dying, unless something's immediately done to them. Like they immediately go into a state of dying
They're immediately dying.
and have seconds for
How
you
much
to either
can you do,
cast
Doc?
like medicine
okay,
crash
so-
card them, or
The first one we'll save. I'll save with the rune because I do have the rune ready to go.
okay.
And that like what one action to pull it out, pop it on his chest.
Boom. Okay.
Sure,
Yeah,
save
that's
this guy.
that's sort of immediate action.
Yeah.
We'll save him and stabilize him.
But
Okay.
after that, like next one, I'm looking at Doc. Like,
Right.
come on, buddy.
Okay. I've got to start throwing heals.
Okay. That's
They shouldn't need much, right? Like even your lowest level stuff should work. For the immediate.
Stabilize?
Yeah.
All right. I
I don't
can.
know how much mana you got, but I'm already thinking about it.
I don't have a whole lot, but
Right.
I have
Do what you can, Doc.
enough to.
okay. We got 6 other individuals to handle here. They're more or less all the same. Physically, they're in poor health. They're, basically like malnourished, but it's kind of different. Like someone's been suckling at their mana teat to the point of killing them, for the past weeks.
Is Stu's gonna do it, or does it have to be men?
It is gonna have to be mend.
Okay, so it's men.
Hmm.
All right, that's fine. So I have 6 mana left after because I dropped the barrier, right? The barrier from earlier.
Yeah.
So I have to eat the mana on that one.
So you're casting mend 3 times.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So that's 3 of them saved easily with magic.
So we got 4 out of the 6.
Now the other 3 are going to come to like very quick, like life-saving first aid to stabilize.
and I don't have any crazy. I don't have any crazy equipment. I don't have a defibrillator or nothing crazy like that. So I'm just gonna have to roll for it, I guess. Roll for those 3.
Okay. All right.
I had stuff in the old days for this. A little bit at least.
Practicing medicine is what?
Actually doing medicine for a while.
Right?
I don't know if
Intelligence,
Medicaid advantages would do it.
No, it takes so long for the Medicaid
Right.
advantage to actually do its thing.
Yeah.
Wait, diagnose, heal. What's a medicine? Okay.
They're all 6, so. Alright. 6. Fuck. 6. Fuck. And then I'll throw Will on the last one. I gotta try and save it. Fuck.
Okay, 4. 4s aren't bad. It's good. It's good medicine. Okay. So you go through smashing these chambers. We've got 20 people extricated from these vats. 20 unconscious bodies, of which 7 are doing poorly. The other 13 are doing moderately well, like given what they've been through. They're all unconscious because they're sedated chemically. And
Ooh, I can't carry all 6.
yeah,
7.
20.
Right.
20 vats, 20 people.
Mm-hmm.
7 of them were doing poorly. Which, all of them are stable. So you've got 20 people here. Do you, what's the plan?
Let's see. We got some lab coats around us. Not lab coats as in the clothing, but lab coats as in the people.
No, they're all evacuating.
Like no one's around us right now. It's an empty room except for us.
Yeah. There are a pair of guards like on their way. And they look like you can tell from reading their minds that their focus has been like just evacuating people.
Where are they coming from?
They're coming from to the right here. This
Perfect.
Delivery area. And
Perfect.
Coming into this room in a little while.
I'm gonna tell the guys I need help. I'm gonna get these guards to help us. I'm gonna walk over here. Walk over here. Will this door open?
Yeah.
Okay. They're on the other side of the door. I know where they are, right?
Yeah.
Open the door. What, are these robots? I forgot.
No, they're people.
Okay, command.
All right.
Command. Let me put it in the thing for first.
Yeah, first you gotta roll against me and see how many words you get.
Yep, exactly.
You'll need 1.
Help! Your command is 4 words, and the turn of the creature obeys the command the best ability, so long as it doesn't directly afflict. Okay, cool. So my dice is 7. I have 7 dice. What's your? I gotta roll against you, right?
My resolve. Yeah.
What's your resolve?
2.
So 5. Boom, 3. That's 12 words. Help us carry these people out and escort us out, please. Cool.
It's 11.
That's first guy. Bam. 3 seconds. 2, 3. As I'm looking at him, tell him. Look to the other guy. Command. If
the guy command.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll. Spend your mana and use your magic.
2 again.
Wouldn't it be funny if you didn't need to, because the dude would just help you out anyway? Like you just
Boom. Got it. It's the same thing.
You just do it to the first guy, and he's like, "Yeah, okay."
Okay. They come in and start doing as you said, helping.
Okay. We're carrying them out, and and he's going to escort us out.
So,
All right.
Every time you use the command, I'm like, there has to be a command ritual for cult leaders. You just mass command a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Drink this
Jim Jones
Kool-Aid
style?
now. Yeah.
I think that's just called persuasion.
Why don't you try that instead of command all the time?
That's
Oh, well, bad guys.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I did try it last time. Remember, it was wallet. Leave me alone.
It casts wallet.
Said, hey, you like money?
Plus, I don't got time for these guys to like talk to me. We got to get out now.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, they come in and start helping. Like, to the rest of you guys, like these two guards just come in here. They're kitted out with armor and weapons. Their guns are just slung over their back. They've got their flashlights, and they just follow Alaric in and are very helpful.
Man, that is uncanny.
And they're just like, yeah, okay, yeah, we got to get these guys out of here.
all right.
And they start working to do so.
Alaric, tell me what it's like to have people like you so soon after they meet you.
It's never been there.
All right, so what's the point of safety for these 20 people? Like, at what point are you leaving them behind, since you don't have a truck to load them all up in and take them home with you?
Even if we had a truck, we don't have a bus.
look to the guards. Transform into a truck. Command.
Is there a truck
Seems
in the
very
delivery?
disappointed. He wants to help you.
That's great.
So there's not a truck in the delivery area?
Oh, in the chemical delivery? Just like a golf cart, just like chilling.
No, I mean like a delivery truck. Throw them bitches in the back. Fuck it.
No, there are no delivery trucks, but there are like small, like a forklift and like those little like golf cart trucks. I wouldn't even say truck, like
A gator?
generous word. Yeah.
Well,
Small electric cart.
Well,
That's
what
not
is
gonna
the
carry
point of
20
safety?
people.
Are we just dipping out at this point?
I think so.
Well, the longer
We're
you
trying.
stay,
Fucking
I mean, it's a
find
little bit meta, but like, once more and more people have evacuated the facility, then more of the guards' attention is going to go to what the fuck happened.
Of course,
And that's when,
right.
That's when the intruder lens is like gonna come out, and they're gonna start looking at things
When the
with it from a different angle.
questions started happening, right?
So,
we've got to go.
I'll take that first guy with us, though. First, the tubes.
the first one you saved. Okay.
I say we have the command fuckers carry us. I mean, how far away are we from the ship?
We have a 19, right?
I mean, kind of far. What was
Carrying
it, like
people?
half
Kinda
a
far.
mile?
That's a lot of trips.
For 20 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting all 20 out, but we want to take as many as we can.
It was several thousand feet, like half to 3/4 of a mile, like from the factory to the spaceport, the landing port.
I think once like they get out to like public, then that might do enough, right? That when they're out with other people in the public eye, it's harder to like, just shoot them right there? Like, what are you gonna do, right?
Percy,
It's not like people in the lab coats working at this factory were responsible for putting them in the vats in the first place.
Yeah, no.
like
I know they did that. I know they did that, but they didn't do it. They didn't just like grab them in the middle of the freaking cafe and just stick them in the tank, right? Like,
Percy, check the lady. Make sure she's not regenerating.
lady.
The dead lady.
Is Vanessa regenerating?
It's too soon to tell.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that.
That dead body is still dead.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So here's my thought. We want to drop the bodies off enough to make a scene and cause some questions as to what's going on at the facility in general, because these nullas didn't even know. And then we take the healthiest one. We take the healthiest one or two back with us, try and find out where they came from. They just show up on station, have mana, get caught, they get trucked in from somewhere. Because if this damage is not enough to fuck with Dimitri's game plan, and he gets the plant back up and running, we gotta fuck with his people sources.
I mean, all this stuff is recorded anyways, right?
You mean on YouTube? Yes.
Yeah, I think Flatline puts it all on YouTube.
Okay.
No. I mean that's legitimate. Recording what's going on.
Yeah, it's all recorded.
We go back later, release a video about it. Anonymous,
Right,
of course.
and then, well, I think this goes back to a conversation you had before where, like, what does that mean? Then, like, whose job is this? Right, because you were asking about, like, whose jurisdiction can you report him to?
It's less
To the
about
space cops, and, like, there isn't anybody that's going to see your YouTube video and then go, like, justice in the name of the law. And
right. I guess it's less. It's less about the name of the law, but I would like to inspire some BLM level police burning stations down and shit like that. Let's inspire some
Oh
protest.
my god!
We just want to get a peaceful protest here in the Vale.
You peaceful protest.
Peaceful protest.
I hate
We'll
both
hand
of
out-
you. Oh my gosh.
We'll hand out, Flatline can make bombs.
Oh my
Peace bombs.
gosh, no.
Y'all are
Right.
nuts.
peace
T-
bombs.
Tear you into pieces, bombs.
Okay, so we start escorting bodies so outside the factory grounds.
Yeah, I'll carry Vanessa and our healthiest dude. And
And two more, because you got 4
I
arms.
mean, I was gonna say I could probably carry at least 3 without really like slowing down at all. But yeah, I might be able to pull it off.
Vanessa's dead. She's like sallow. She weighs more than 60 pounds.
530 pounds without slowing down.
So that's like
That
3 or 4
is
people.
your.
So I'm saying these guys probably ain't been eating. These probably the guys are like almost dead.
Oh yeah.
They're probably like
100
cold size.
100 pounds soaking wet. Stack 5
I'll
of them
give
boys
you-
up.
I will give you 4 bodies without slowing you down.
There you go.
Carry 4.
So I mean, Vanessa's one of them.
Yeah, and 3 more.
Okay, and
1 in
3
each
more.
arm. I got 1 body in each arm here. Just
All right, how much can I carry? Hoorah!
I'm like, I feel like a freaking
You
sedan.
can drag one of the
Toyota
sickest
Corolla.
guys out.
Whoa!
Flatline's a 4-seater.
What do you mean drag? Hold up. What's the calculation?
Okay,
Size times size squared.
size squared. So
Okay.
36.
Got
times
it.
your
Yeah.
strength. So 36. Plus the bonus from your athletics. So 36.
Okay. Fair.
Uh,
I can.
36 pounds is like your
So
Your
72
unburdened-
pounds is
you can
like
carry
your
72.
your absolute max like lift, and that is like you're not going anywhere, right? Like
That's 72
I-
pounds to stand
Just a
still.
that is
Yeah.
lift the weight and then go ha ha and then put it down.
I
That's
hope.
what we
Like
call
not
deadlift.
even one of
I hope
the-
you see now why the first thing I bought on this character was a bag of holding.
That's
Because
so-
god dang, I don't want to hold anything.
Well, it's a good thing we don't use gold coins. We have credit chips. 'Cause otherwise,
I have a bag of holding, baby.
Percy wants to arm wrestle Alaric now.
You finally found somebody you can beat.
It would be an even fight for the first time ever.
Well, I mean, you could always test out your arm wrestling skills down at the local middle school.
How much can Drell get?
Not much.
What?
Really, I thought Drell was strong.
Drell's got 4 strength.
Yeah.
No.
Wait,
And
what?
athletics, probably.
What's your size, Drell? 6?
6.
So times 4, 144, and then your athletics.
You should just make this a block on the character sheet so you guys can
Yeah.
calculate it once and then.
Mm-hmm.
What's your athletics?
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure she has some.
3.
Oh shit.
So how do you calculate 3 athletics?
317. Drell's lift.
Oh.
So carry a person.
Yeah, athletics actually boosts your carry capacity by quite a bit.
Yeah.
God, I went
I feel so
athletics,
impressed with my
not
500 now.
acrobatics.
Carry a person. Carry like 2 people.
Mhm.
2.5 people. Carry me while you carry 2 people.
Alaric's like trying to help, and he just sits on top.
Okay, and the guards can carry a person apiece, probably.
Almost 316,
Right.
317.
I just find it funny that Flatline is a 4-seater.
Like, okay, if these guys are generic, that's probably 36 times what? They probably have 2 strength, so times 2, and then
I feel like my size doesn't give me that much lift anymore.
base 81 versus base 36.
Well, to go from 500 to 300, like, yeah,
What's your athletics?
same, 3.
Okay, and your strength?
3.
Oh, she has 4. Okay.
Well, did you get the extra point for people from extra?
Oh, Lark 36. Well, if these guards have 2 strength and they have 72,
Mhm.
and that's without any athletics, so these guys are carrying people too.
All right, so we are booking it back
What?
to the ship.
What? Between me, Percy, and Jet, we can all carry one person.
Oh, good grief! I don't even want to think about how that carry goes based on Jet's size. It's all lopsided. And
That's fine.
Jack gets the center.
Exactly.
He'll be holding on by the shirt. Holding
Who
on
says
to the
Jed
shirt.
wants to carry this stupid body?
Well, not you. You ain't said anything in the past 3 hours.
Oh,
No worries. Where the heck have you been?
it's only been 1.
well, you have to you have to clarify though that Jet's probably the least compassionate person in the squad.
Right.
Yeah, I don't care. I've been wanting to just move on this whole time. Like, let's save everyone. I'm like,
Just
oh my
wanna
god.
be
Plus 3.
Okay. So we have the bodies you're carrying out. Otherwise, you're comfortable with just escorting the other bodies out into open view out of the
Yeah.
facility. Okay. Then after that, you're gonna make your escape while the guards are.
So we can get nine bodies a trip.
That's the last time I worked with Goody Two Shoes.
Listen.
9 bodies a trip.
Okay,
I just
you're
figured,
carrying
how
2
many
people.
trips Drell and Flatline have to make.
Okay.
Well, and the guards help. The guards help.
Yeah.
They get somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they do a 2-man lift and help carry people out. Yeah, I mean, whatever. With some time, you guys, you get everybody out. Your new, befriended guards don't really ask any questions aside from the command. Like, they are okay. They see you're badged, and they just assume that you're factory workers. And don't ask any questions beyond that.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Just them. I didn't have a badge.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Let's get the hell out.
Are we going to the Titan? Are we gonna blow this place up? What are we?
Where are you going? Yeah.
Where are we going? Let's go back to the ship and talk to people, get the word out there, and see where we go from here.
Okay.
All right. Work on the next step of this plan. Or do you want to just come back and start shooting? I don't know.
At dawn, we plan.
Okay, 1 hour identify magic, which just requires you to have magic sight and to
Think about it.
handle her body
And I
for an hour
Sorry.
to figure out what magics might bring her back to life.
Don't get too handsy now.
Talking about the guy who has 4 hands. Hello?
And they're
Talking
useful,
about
yeah.
Thanos' formulas. I was more talking about Alaric trying to identify the magic that would bring her back to life.
Did I just cut out after the hands thing I said?
Maybe.
Maybe it just wasn't that funny.
Yeah, I think I just heard hands, and then you go.
Okay, cool. 'Cause it was just dead silent, and all I heard was. I think it was Jet. I don't know.
Oh,
No, it was
I don't
me.
think
was
anybody
coughing.
really laughed. You said like coming from the guy that has 4 hands, and then
Okay. I heard.
it
Yeah,
wasn't a lot.
I know there was nothing, and then I heard. There you go. Is Jet breathing into his mic? Maybe.
No, I was coughing.
Not you. It's Jet.
Oh.
He's saying stop
Oh,
coughing.
my fan.
There you go. It's a fan. Okay. It definitely felt like my mic was skitzing.
Okay,
All right, cool.
Let's see. You guys have a medical. Well, you have a research lab. That's what you have. You have an auto doc. Is that what you have?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have an auto doc. And you have a
auto doc?
pharmaceutical lab.
Damn.
Shut up.
Don't
We do now. Be quiet.
I thought you did.
How am I supposed to know?
Now I'm gonna look it up.
No. See what you did. We had an auto doc for a split
Oh.
second.
All right. Let's see. Let's rewind just a tiny bit. Nope. Okay. Nope. No one really cares that you're carrying 4 bodies back to your ship.
Oh, cool.
They could have. There were several opportunities, like guards and stuff, like general peacekeepers would
Yeah.
maybe come and talk to you about it, but they were either just dealing with some shit or didn't feel like it. So you were able to just
Don't we-
stroll back to the Titan.
We got like the best excuse. Just haha, drugs. Right? Like, wouldn't that be okay?
Okay,
Like, good
well, I
to-
mean, sure. Their reasoning for being concerned would be pretty loose in the first place.
Yeah. These guys don't seem like they care about much.
But
Grave dirt. Let's do it. Where do we look to see if we have an auto doc?
It's behind the door that says auto dock.
in this sheet here where we built your ship, put all your expenses. Put Percy's lab. Okay, maybe you don't have an auto dock.
Well, we got a manual dock. Doc.
You didn't
Yes.
expense it when you put the ship together.
Get
Not to
cracking,
say you
Doc.
couldn't have one, but the expense of it was not recorded there.
Hmm.
And it's $15,000. So it just depends on how much it means to you.
You want to have had an auto dock?
This sounds like a problem for all you fleshy types.
Well, I'm saying, do we have that kind of money?
Well, we did want to build the ship.
I feel like when the conversation come up, you guys weren't really worried about it because you had Percy.
I think that was the
That's why I
conclusion.
feel
Is
about it,
that
too.
So a party without a healer would probably definitely have invested in an auto dock.
Yeah, and a party where one of the members is like, pro level magic healer. Was like, yeah, we got fucking
Yeah,
Yeah, Percy.
and the tank is half machine anyway.
yeah,
right?
So
2/3 mathematically.
okay, no auto dock. But you bring the 3 back, and you can start, nursing them back to health, and they will wake up within the hour. I mean, especially given that you can combat the meds that they were under, the sedatives, if you want to wake them.
Okay, I'm gonna need to make sure we do that safely, not to like, wake them and put them in send them into
You wanna
shock.
fuck them up.
Okay. So that's not to say like everything's perfect with them. Like they do require some medical care without some sort of attention. Like they would, drift into a bad condition. They are still like at risk of pneumonia and stuff, but So far, they're on the up. So as
Percy's-
long as you continue to care for them, like they'll be
Percy's
fine.
just like, I miss Stitch.
What actual medicine?
Like having somebody to help look after these people. Now I'm gonna get less sleep to make sure these fuckers don't die.
Wow.
I love that was Flatline's response. that was John's response. Wow.
You don't sleep as it is.
I don't know what the motivation was. Yeah. Like, I barely sleep as is, or you're saving a life, boo-hoo, or what, but
You're the doctor. Fucking
Do
do
some-
your job.
do your damn job.
Hey, if you've ever been in a hospital, you know it's the nurses who check on you in the middle of the night, not the doctors.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but the doctors have more than 2 patients.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're taking care of the patients. In general, just give me a medicine roll for each one of them.
All right.
1, 2, 3. You do wits medicine for taking care of them. I'll gauge their recovery on those 3 rolls. We'll have Alaric. You're identifying the magic that may bring Vanessa back to life, right?
I am examining the crap out of Vanessa. I am doing
Okay.
all the things, all the
That is-
experiments, all the stuff.
This relies on
You screwed
your magic sight, spending time with the item, analyzing the various auras and invisible webs of enchantment, and an intelligence and spellcraft roll. It takes an hour to perform.
Intelligence and spellcraft. That's what you want?
Yes.
That's going to be... Got it. Okay.
The difficulty is going to be 4.
This isn't a perception check, is it? So here's my question.
no.
Okay, this isn't a perception check because I have keen vision,
right.
which gives me extra dice to perception checks and divination rolls.
Right,
This is a divination.
No, I'm ruling no, because this is rooted more in intelligence. It's more like solving the puzzle
Okay,
rather than just seeing the solution.
I got you. I know that you were talking about a 2-dot ritual thing or whatever, and this in the
that was-
divination tree. This isn't it.
Locating the object.
Okay, cool, perfect, awesome. So I will throw dim bones.
So that's down the path of if she
Yeah.
has a phylactery.
Yeah, I got you. I just wanted to make sure I was on that page. 5.
5. Okay. All right. It is a lesser form of necromancy. I mean, like, to say that, when I say that, I mean a step down from true lichdom that keeps her alive.
That is.
So it is her corpse that will slowly reconstitute itself and bring her back to life, unless it is destroyed in a very like definite manner, like counterspell the bitch and then throw her in a cremator until there's nothing but non-magical ash,
That is depressing.
and then that will destroy her completely.
Okay.
I wonder if one of those mana tubes would work. Not that it helps us now because I burst broke them all, but you know, curious.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
So that's the secrets of Vanessa's immortality. With that knowledge, she will come back to life.
She got better.
Right. Like if you just leave her be, then in anywhere in front of you. So you got 5 successes. So
When we take off again, can we just like space her and just
6 days. In 6 days, the body will revive itself.
I want to do more research. I want to look at the body. I want to do some stuff, like basically jot down some notes.
The same deviled egg.
And Lark is kind of. I mean, honestly, he's kind of geeking out about this. This is kind of a thing that he has read about and like researched, but never at the fingertips. He has had someone like a necromancer. Exactly. So he is he's like, yeah, we can get to that. Just like, just wait.
Just wait.
Well, that's funny. I expected, Percy to be the necromancer geek.
Listen, there's nothing good about Vanessa, medical research or not. I don't like that.
I would love to talk to Percy about this. Holy crap! I know a crap ton about like the whole magic and lore around this stuff. But like, if we can cadaver this chick and open her up, and you like show me some stuff, that would be great.
Let's see, 323. Percy, the first you get these guys back to the ship. You spend like the first hour. Where do you put them up as far as beds? The Titan has a few spare rooms, right?
Right, so we'll just take
We've got a couple extra spaces, yeah.
We'll just take
Even a
spare
couple
room.
like bunking quarters.
Right.
Make one little infirmary for our patients.
Put everybody in the same room.
I feel like our ships regularly come in infirmary.
Has it?
Twice already now?
The Titan? Okay.
No,
Well,
our ships in general at some point in their lifetime.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, in general, your efforts go a long way to stabilizing these guys and putting them on a recovery, a path to recovery. Yeah. No one's like succumbing to pneumonia or any of the other.
I'm currently making some notes as to what I'm calling the effects of forced mana donation.
Okay.
Why would you use the word donation if it's force? Mana theft is the more appropriate.
Oh, mana theft.
Mana extraction would be, more neutrally. Right, because force already covers the theft part. Extraction.
Well, I
donation
guess because
sends the wrong message.
I guess because in Percy's mind, he's wondering if he could turn this forced thing into is there a purpose for like setting up mana donation centers and like having that be a regular practice under non-forced conditions?
Mana extraction, in theory, but either way, I think it's still called extraction. Anyway, you do what you're gonna do. I'm arguing semantics. It's silly.
It's not different than mages just walking in and powering up mana cells.
Or powering down facilities.
Okay. All right. Okay. Start. Recording, taking your medical data, but the guys are recovering. Let's see. Jet, Drell, you have any concerns in the immediate aftermath of all this? Are you?
Nope. Just ready to leave.
Okay. Tonight is the off the books, or what do we call them? Shadow fights, or
Fight Club?
Shadow League is fighting tonight at Raker's Yard. Say within a matter of hours, game time wise.
I think we should go.
Drell?
I thought we were going.
All right.
Sorry, I have to run to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
We need a break. It's been a few
Is it a
hours.
good time for a 5? in like 2
Yeah, we
hours.
take a break.
5. Fiber. See you guys in a minute.
Okay.
Break time.
Beer break.
I pull up.
I'm
We
just
back.
tired, man.
You been working a lot?
Yeah.
That's why I haven't played any games this whole week.
Yeah.
Or he's playing Smite with his real friends.
No, you can check my my Steam. I haven't been on Smite in a while.
Whoa,
No,
you okay?
I've been playing
Yeah.
games with my real friends.
Been working a lot, dude. Like,
Damn.
let me just look real fast. Library,
Not the Smite.
Smite. April 17th, last time I played Smite. It's almost 2 weeks.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
What are you working, like 45 hours a week now?
No, it's more than that.
Yeah, and you don't have that fun benefit of mine, which is no travel. That's always good.
No. I'm having to leave around like 5:30, 6ish,
That's rough.
and then not getting home until in between like not getting home until 7, 8, 9.
That's a whole day for me as well. But I'm getting like that's just work on work, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, you just sit in your house and do that shit.
right. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, kids went to bed already. The little ones. They got in the puppy dog tent, went to sleep.
Nice.
What is cold over there?
Yeah.
Oh. Having a sleepover.
Some more enchiladas. Those are good.
Yeah, they were good.
What's on the menu tomorrow?
We I fixed Zach butternut squash primavera
Let's go.
with lemon pepper garlic shrimp.
It was very good. Ask her how much she ate. Answer's none.
I wouldn't even ask. I already know. I just don't understand how Jamie can cook all this good food and eat this good food. Like,
I don't get it. It makes me
the entire
sad.
reason I cook good food is so I can eat good food. Other people happen to eat it too. Like that's nice, but like it's
Right.
incidental to the plan.
Jason and Brandon are always like, "Thanks for dinner. It was good." Like, I have to feed you. Like, it was good because I'm also eating, but I had to feed you.
How do you say this word?
I'm just waiting to hear a yeah from Matt, and then we can go ahead and start those.
I'm gonna-
here.
Oh, okay. Hey, man.
Oh, he didn't hit a yeah.
How do you say this word right here, guys?
Well, we're starting.
I mean, we don't.
Arabiata.
Hold on, where's the word?
It's in Discord.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay. If you ain't know, you need to know, because this sauce, it's like a spaghetti sauce. It is amazing.
Arrivederci.
I don't know. I go to that Italian restaurant I go to in Elma Raviolis, and it is like spicy and freaking good.
Is this the one where you save some ravioli for Holly and ate it on
And
the
then
way?
eat it. Yeah, I've done this like multiple times actually. It's not the one incident anymore. It is multiple.
It's
Oh, okay.
Arabiata.
Bruh, Matt drops some new art. Yeah. Fucking digital. I love it.
Fucking digital, bro.
Arabiata.
It's so good.
Let me find out. Let's see.
Watch an Italian video.
Is it just a crap ton of like red pepper flakes? Is that all it is? Just how to make it from scratch.
Oh, you gotta like really roll the crap out of that R.
I don't know that.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I go when I go to the place, I go, I want this sauce, the spicy marinara one. Yeah, that's the one. And they say it.
Wrong. I just want to get it right.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you understand what I want. Because if it ain't spicy like this, I don't freaking want it.
2 to 4 teaspoons, so not that much. Looks like it's just a lot of tomatoes.
All right, hold on. He's trying to derail us. We were all back. Matt,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Then
Yeah,
you
you
come
can
out
pass this
here.
off.
Well, someone mentioned food, right? What did
Alright,
you say? You said some kind of food? That's my bad.
Here we go.
Okie doke.
Did I had a song lined up. I didn't do it. Let's just do it. All right. Back from break. Welcome back. Even though we've all been here for a minute.
Yeah.
I would hate to be on the other side of our breaks, waiting for it to come back. Okay.
It's the worst.
How much do you know about this?
And
I
you also-
watch almost all the videos. It's
Aw.
like 15 minutes of just like the same repetition of like a guitar solo, and I'm like, oh my god, Zach, just mix it up a little, please.
Dude, do I need to mix it up a little?
Yes.
I mean, he just said.
Dang. Okay, back to the Titan. Back to our crew. So, we just struck a major blow against the workings of the factory of Tenebrin, as it is.
Yeah, was. Well, I guess still is. We didn't
Well,
feel
yeah.
it.
I mean,
We hit it hard though.
yeah, sure.
Ish.
Today, for
Yeah.
today. Nothing you really did like permanently shut it down. I mean, you did take its big spellcasters out of commission, so that might shut down their more advanced productions. But the factory itself is still very usable for cranking out drugs.
Mm-hmm. I think we are gonna share that video of us, getting all the people out of the tubes and stuff.
Okay, Jubilee will take that along with I'm not sure what's going to come of this, but we can put this out and maybe it'll it'll make any air quotes incidents that come out surrounding the factory they put it into perspective, I guess. Mute any backlash that you guys might receive for
peacefully protesting. Yes.
Right, because that's what you did. Peacefully protested. Walked in and sliced their necromancer in half. And
Yeah.
Peacefully.
I killed a bunch of cultists.
Peacefully.
I feel at peace with it.
I don't
So that's what peacefully means, right?
This.
Do we omit that part of the footage where you guys were just like killing cultists and stuff in their backyard?
I mean, any good video is edited, right?
I mean, I'm asking.
I'd send the whole thing, and
Okay.
Let
what happens after that is,
I think Jubilee and their editors will tastefully remove anything that could potentially be incriminating.
right.
Okay. And make it more of a expose piece.
Dang it.
More journalistic
The
than
conditions,
murdery.
what's going on, yeah. Yeah, just kind of expose the factory for the shady shit they were doing. Which even, I mean, if you ignore the fact that they were milking people like to death, it's very hard to say that anything that they were doing was violently illegal here on the
Yeah.
Vale. Maybe there's some kidnapping. There might be some questioning on like how
don't
they're
think we need
getting
to-
these mages that they're siphoning to death. The fact that they're dying is kind of a bad thing. Like, you're not just supposed to be murdering people, but other than that, like,
See, I don't think focusing on the legality of it's the issue. I think we got to focus on like the outrage, right? What they're doing to people.
Sure.
Get people upset about it. Doesn't matter if it's illegal or not.
Your target audience is also going to be the druggies and junkies
That is
of
a bit of a
the
problem.
Vale. And so I would say that their interest in making things better, general selflessness are pretty low.
Mhm.
And mobilizing them into like an activist unit is going to be difficult. I mean, there are probably going to be some people who are going to be highly motivated and have the enthusiasm to like rebel.
I want to like get some signs, get a good chant.
But I think your general Valian is not going to care so much. They're worried about their paychecks and how long the factory is going to be down. Because they need to get high. Oh, and eat.
Oh, Andy.
Okay.
Okay.
So at some point, though, our dudes are going to wake up, right?
Yes. Yeah, we'll say two of them reach a point. Your 2 3s there. Within the few hours that you get to the Titan, you're taking care of them. Yeah, they reach a state where they can be conscious. They will sleep, definitely, if left to their own devices.
Okay.
But you can talk to them.
Mm-hmm. Well, in a couple hours, we need to go to the arena anyway, right? So we'll leave them a note. Let them convalesce. Actually, given all the tech and stuff we have, I could I don't know, put a screen in there and have a camera running and keep an eye on it while we go.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, call the room when they wake up. When somebody wakes up, and be like, hey, dude, you got you out of that tank. We're busy with stuff right now. We're back in a little bit, right?
Yeah, sure. It's your ship.
Yeah.
Why not?
Damn right. All right, we got a date.
Do we
Come on, Drell.
lock them in for security reasons so they don't fuck our shit up and drive away and shit like that?
Fucking better not.
I'm a little upset you said that because that was a whole dynamic we didn't need. I wasn't even thinking about.
Well, this is why I'm here.
Yeah.
This is what because you see Conrad's in a mood to tell you that your brother left the D&D table today. He's in a mood to fuck with people. So I'm not prepared to get screwed twice.
Okay, counterpoint. Here's my counter offer. We'll lock the control room, right? Like the bridge.
We got buttons.
True.
Oh, man.
Just be like, hey, no one's allowed to take the ship off.
Dang it. And all the while, the real twist is that Vanessa Corpse is not the real phylactery. One of these guys is.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. I'm not on push to talk.
Magic set's going 24/7, so tell me if it is, like I know.
That would be some next level shit right there.
Okay. Well, I mean, that sounded like a question to me. Was there an answer there that I missed? Like, are you locking the shit, like locking them into their room, or?
No.
Okay. All right.
But we will keep the call running, and I assume there's something like access or keys or some sort of security for like piloting a ship, and we can utilize that.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you can like lock them in the car with the air conditioning on.
Yeah.
And take the keys.
Yeah. So you can't fly the ship, but
and all the valuable stuff too.
You're safe in the ship. Everything you need is there.
Right. There's food. There's water.
Yeah.
Can I look at these guys? What kind of magic can they do? Do I get to know that?
Huh. That's a question.
Yeah.
I don't rightly know how I feel about that. do we want this to be something you can just check on people?
I don't know.
In this moment, yes. In the future, we will revisit this question.
I mean, because like telling a mage, sure.
Okay.
Seeing that somebody has some sort of, ability or general magical aura around.
I mean,
them.
like you can't look at like a D&D sorcerer and tell what spells he knows
Yeah.
just by looking at him, right? You gotta wait till he casts some first, or just ask the guy or whatever. But
Okay.
Yeah.
because I mean that'll affect us too, right? You walk in the room and it's like, mind magic, get away. Right?
That's true.
Well, they already wear aluminum hats anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Not all, man. You just bullshitted like a bunch of things.
I know. Just throwing shade.
I love how just like when
I'm just throwing shade.
when he just topples like hurdles.
Mhm.
It's just like whatever, sweep it under the rug. My magic never did nothing for me. My magic was, like carrying me down the street and paying for my drinks. Like,
Right, you got us both in and out of this place. With magic.
Oh, frick. Did we get us into my magic?
You fucking
You were just talking about casting wallets.
That wasn't mind magic. That was legit just giving the guy $800.
No, you definitely had to mind magic your way into the reason for giving him the $800.
well, he read mine.
Right.
Okay. Okay. I didn't command him to take my $800.
It's just like straight up persuasion.
Exactly.
Hi, fellow person. You like money? Here's some money.
Go away. All right, sure. In that case, yes, my magic is running 24/7. Okay, sure. No, plus I was just messing around. Shade. All right.
That's funny. Should have played completely the other way around. Like, what's this guy thinking? He's thinking, man, I hope some piece of shit comes and tries to bribe me today so I can break his grill.
Oh, then I would have commanded him. Like, then the guy would have got the fat command and then not got bribed.
I hope we find somebody like that one day. You're not trying to
He's
bribe
like,
me, but
are you trying to bribe me? He seems very excited at the proposition. Why, yes, I am.
It's
Rolling.
the Wolf of Wall Street. That's what that cop's like. Is that a bribe? He's like, no. A bribe is a certain number of dollars, like a certain amount.
Under
There's a-
$50, it's just a bribe.
We weasel it out.
Okay. Raker's Yard.
Going to Fight Club.
It's getting later in the relative evening here in the Vale, so Raker's Yard is queuing up. In fact, it looks like it started a little early, at least for the patrons. Maybe not the fighting. With the factory shutting down early, a lot of people just didn't have anywhere better to be. So, not that it's hard to ask or that you asked for it, but I think the general vibe, like you could hear people easily talking, especially if you're listening to everybody's minds all the time.
Nobody does
The factory doesn't seem to be up yet, so a lot of the workers are, not working. So, I'll say that you could learn that like they've got the main power returned to Tenebrin, but like for now, there's like a security freeze, and the factory doors aren't open, the lines aren't running. So. And going back into your, back into the Vale from the Titan in the hours since the attack, you do notice there are, you see two patrols. I call them patrols of Tenebrin factory guards we'll say there's in each instance there's 3 individuals who they're going around town, and it looks like they're we'll say from their body language and kind of seeing what they're doing, talking to people, and a combination of the mind reading, you can tell like they're looking for information. Like they're just talking to people about like, hey, what'd you see? Like you were working the line. You tell us what happened, what you remember. Did you see anything? That kind of thing. So,
All right.
you don't stop to fuck with any of those guys. Here we are at Raker's Yard. Change. Here's the yard.
Fight Club.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, Rakers. There's a lot of lights and stuff going on. Like I said, there's a big bustle. Like before you were here, it was just like mildly busy. There was some like side matches and fighting going on. This is the Shadow League that you guys were told about, and so, you know, as before, like I kind of have this image here of like the yard area, but it's instead it's that dome that I kind of explained before, the electrified like fighting dome arena that takes up
The lightning dome?
that takes up the blaster ball yard. And they have all the turrets and stuff like, you know, put away, taken down. None of the actual like blaster ball field gear is out. So. And Rakers is full of people. They're buying drinks and drowning their sorrows, drinking to the factory being down, and looking forward to some fights, which haven't started yet. What do you guys want to do?
All right, Drell. So what are we looking for? What are you hoping to accomplish today?
Generally, this particular ring doesn't look like. So we had established that this particular ring was not connected to the ring that Drell was a part of, right?
I think we had established the exact opposite.
That it was.
You had seen one of those gang members. Shit, where am I? Wrong tab. The Black Steel Pit Fiends. And you had tracked him coming to Rakers. So, who did you talk to? You talked to a guy in the back, and you were trying to figure out where those guys were at, and the information you had gotten, if I remember correctly, was that those guys are usually part of the Shadow League fights. Like, they take they do like the non-leagued, off the books, more like bet fighting here. And so, like, normally, you know, like the local fighters participate in like leagues for, you know, weekly earnings and stuff.
Like a championship.
And this is like, it's called the Shadow League because it's off the records for like, it's not league fighting. Yeah, champion. So, and this fight night is more for just, it's betting, no holds barred, like people can die. And the general vibe that you got was, you know, people like the Black Steel Pit Fiends bring fighters here, you know, to make some money on those fights. So they're not necessarily like a local to this fight pit. They frequent it from time to time to make some money, and you did see them in town.
Then it's just a matter of getting it all shut down. It's just a matter of stopping it.
So, in fact, let's see. Drell, roll wits and perception. You see a table in the crowd of patrons. Like I said, Raker's is kind of full, and there is a small table, 3 seats, 3 people, clustered amidst the patrons. These guys are wearing the like leather jackets sporting the Black Steel logo. The pit fiend wrapped in the black chains. And they're sitting and drinking, chatting. It's like 2 humans and an orc.
So I point it out to everyone and go, that's probably who we're looking for.
So, are you looking to like run them down and start ripping them apart? You want to like get their phone number?
I think we need to watch them, see what they do.
So we want to keep an eye on them first?
Yeah.
Okay. Will they recognize you? Like, is that something you got to worry about?
GM.
You don't think you've ever seen these people before?
Either way, you could just like either put on or take off the mask, right?
And like, how many years has it been since you?
It's been
A handful, at least.
Yeah, it's been quite a few. I think
Back
it's
when
been
you were a
like
little
6 years.
Yeah, you're not familiar with these guys, and you think it's unlikely that they would be familiar with you.
6 years ago in a galaxy far, far away. Okay.
So these guys were part of a slave ring?
Yeah, they capture people or people get sold into the slave ring, and they basically are told to fight to the death. If you win, it's great. They'll put you up, take care of you and everything like that. And if you lose...
You're dead?
Yeah.
How long were you with them?
Drell? You passed
long
away?
I'm here.
Okay.
Flatline asked how long you were with them.
I know. Hold on. I'm
Okay.
trying to remember.
Let me remember my history real quick. I forgot.
Reading, sucker.
Oh. Ow.
4 months.
No.
You know what? We're risking our life for 4 months of captivity? Fuck you.
I said no, fool.
3 days.
Lord. I was 16 whenever.
Ever since I'm a baby.
They killed your father?
About 4 or 5 years.
Damn.
We finally escaped.
So what you're saying is you killed a lot of people.
I mean, I lived.
Oh!
Okay. All right.
Damn. Flatline's like, man, I fought a war. I think you might have done more killing than me.
No. Flatline killed a lot of people.
I mean, direct one-on-one, maybe. Like organized fighting, sure. But, so I think we've proven that shutting down an operation is difficult. So, are you like hoping to, like,
I'm just trying.
Walk
At this
up to-
point in time, there's
up-
no way.
walk up behind them and go, "Boo! The boogeyman is watching," and like put them on guard that you're coming after their ass, or
I mean, that would be something that I would do.
are we
but-
gonna watch them pack up and leave, and then follow the ship out to where they're at, and we're taking a Drell storyline turn? Because I'm down.
What are these guys thinking?
The guys at the table,
Yeah.
Black Seal. I mean, they're generally just joking and drinking. They're thinking. They're kind of scoping the bar, and you. Let's see. Roll your thing. Your mind and
12.
what is it? Oh. They're talking about sizing up some of the fighters, and as they're talking about it with each other, like, you can catch pretty clear glimpses of like the other fighters and stuff that they are talking about, and it's basically like it's either other fighters that are just participating in the Shadow League, or like a couple of them seem like they were slaves. Let's see. I mean, you get a mental image of like an sundry of fighters. There's a couple of like feral-looking halflings that were chained together that are slave fighters that are going to be fighting tonight.
Psych and Pike?
The Minotaur is going to be fighting.
Pike and Psych.
A couple of other individuals. A human individual. Seems freelance.
Is the Minotaur using a double phase blade battle axe?
No. That Minotaur specifically imploded
Yeah, I know. I didn't know if you were doing some callbacks.
because their character never showed up to that game.
That's a
Ever,
Peter
right? Like, not
Griffin
even the
laugh.
first game.
Yeah, not even, yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
spent,
yeah.
I spent so much time making that character. F that guy.
Double battle axe went just for that, and the Minotaur too, right?
Mm. Fun.
So much custom content for a character that never showed.
Yeah, but you get the images of some of the fighters that are going to be fighting tonight. Half of them in your mind like are in slave conditions. And they're talking about them and like sizing them up and like basically discussing like their odds, and the fights that they're going to try and pick, see if they can bribe to get into, to make the most of the batch of slaves they brought.
Yeah, I'll let the guys know what I'm getting.
What
So
can we do about
let's
this?
see. Pulling more details for the fighters. Yeah, what is your what's the intention?
I don't know yet. I want to
Murder, kill.
Yet.
Huh?
What if Percy goes and sits down and does a revolver and offers to be their doctor?
Okay. I just want to know what the final goal is for Drell.
Read her mind.
It's to shut
I'm not gonna
down.
read her mind.
It's to
Read
shut
everybody
down the to shut down the slave ring that was
She wants
linked
to Harriet Tubman the whole business.
that was linked to the.
Her name's
She wants to
Harriet.
find
She got a tub, man.
Okay, can I
You gotta,
finish?
you gotta stop
talking?
joking so you can finish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut down.
Drell wants to find the person who started the slave ring that she was in, turn him in or kill him, whichever one. Preferably turn him in for his crimes. And then shut the whole entire thing down.
Cut that snake apart from the head.
And kind of send a message out to all the others and tell them this is what happens.
I get you. And that's a great goal, but that dude ain't here right now, right? Like,
No, he's not.
right.
And at this point in time, no matter where, there's more than one going on
Mm-hmm.
everywhere.
Okay. So I think we're
So people are going to die no
right.
matter what. So unfortunately, the possibility of us stopping the slave ring tonight's not going to happen. So we let it play out as it is, because no matter what, somebody's going to die and we can't stop that. But we'd have better luck with trying to keep it, or trying to watch to see who is the boss for this one and work our way up surveillance wise for now. What do y'all think? And then maybe try and infiltrate. Maybe, I don't know. The last time
infiltration means like, you know, being slavers, which I don't think will work out.
No. Or even
Okay,
being
so
a fighter.
let me
which
just
is
get an
not good.
idea of like, what if we challenge these guys to a fight for the slaves?
They would make us fight the slaves.
That's easy, right? Because knock them out, take the slaves, go home. Done.
Right.
All right, let me find my size 16 Minotaur cyborg slave.
Okay. Hit him with mine bullets.
Who's like fiercely Stockholm syndrome loyal to these black steel guys.
Yeah, like that assumes the slave would even fight the first place. Like, hey, like if you lose, you go home with us, right? Like, yeah, we don't even intend to keep slaves. We'll let you go. It's like, all right, yeah, I quit.
Okay, you say fight the slave. Wait, fight them
No.
for the slaves
Yeah, that was my thought.
and offer ourselves up to slavery.
I didn't really consider what the other side of that was.
He didn't consider losing. He ain't no losing bitch.
Well, okay. Yeah, but you still have to offer something,
Right.
and you can't offer something that like
They don't want.
they wouldn't that, and they wouldn't think that you would have. You can't go,
Yeah.
I offer you the whole galaxy. It's like, yeah, but you don't own the whole galaxy, you moron. Leave me alone.
How do you know I don't, guys?
I have
I
a
read his
deed-
mind.
I have a deed right here.
But yeah, it's. I don't know. I mean,
I mean,
is that a thing we want to do? We want to let the guys free? Do they want to be free?
I mean, the easiest solution right now. You wanted to shut down the fights right now today, is to go have a lark stand next to a power outlet and start sucking.
Just fuck all your wires.
Thank you. Woohoo!
I'm just keeping it trill, like.
I hear you. But yeah, that was my idea. If you guys got, what do you guys got?
I personally don't see taking down a slave ring happening right now. I think that we could do more like what we tried to do with the chick that was hurt, and like show that we're on the slave side and like be good to them in a situation when they're not, and kind of build a connection, so that way we know where they are when they're going place. Like find somebody on the inside who can give us information where they are, where they're going, and like if we're keen on getting intel, that's the kind of stuff I would want to know. Like, what's the circuit? And the other question is, who's funding the thing? Because we're keen on shutting down people who's funding criminal operations. Is this a Dimitri funded slave fight ring? Is he the head of this shit too?
Who are you asking about that?
That was more to the general ether.
Well, I mean, if it showed up in his files of crap we got from him about where his money comes from, then maybe that would be there. But otherwise, I don't know how we'd know that one.
But Drell, okay, so Drell, how far up do you know as far as where the money comes from?
Go dang!
It was huge.
Attack on Titan, run!
Your guess is as
Couple
good
of
as
fighters
mine.
here.
Well, no, your guess is as good as the GM.
I don't have that
Right.
information yet.
Right, you do not, but somebody does, and you might know.
Got any contacts in the slave ring? Friends?
Not that talk to me anymore.
How do
Okay.
you know?
I
Would-
mean,
Would
I have
would they?
contacts from people who
I can't do this any more plainly. Don't answer those questions directly. You say, "Hey, guy who runs the game, what do I know about that?"
What? Then ask him, fool.
Hey, does Drell know any people in the slave ring? Drell. You better not answer this. I'm asking the GM. See, it's kind of jacked up.
Well, I mean, I think you guys are seeing like how comfortable Drell is with confronting
Yeah.
part of her life. Like now that you're face to face with it, doesn't seem like she's very comfortable with like having kept a connection. Like it's a part of her that she severed and
Okay.
tried to, get away from.
So there's no family, no
To
buddy,
me,
no
so I
pal.
would say that it makes sense that she doesn't.
But-
Because anybody that would still be like a part of it, like in the inn on the slave ring, like Drell would probably not like, right? That would
Okay,
be some dude that Drell didn't want to talk to anymore because they're not
right.
Because
Right.
slavers.
That's
What about
important enough to go, well, slaving's bad, sure, but I like the fights, so.
what about slave buddies? You got any slave buddies?
The ones that Drell escaped with, don't talk to her anymore.
What about still in the slave ring? The ones you didn't escape with? That might still work there. Slave there.
In the
The
slave
ones
there.
that
How would
she
you have contact
escaped
with them?
with are the ones that lived. Everybody else didn't live long enough.
Okay, fair enough.
Drell's just been emailing slaves this whole time, like.
Do you have any idea who was? Do you have any idea what the funding source was, Drell, before?
Okay.
No, that's what.
Okay.
Here's the ensemble of fighters that you're seeing. The
Nice.
guys on the left are free fighters, like they're freelance, engaging in the shadow fight for money.
Okay, so what I'm saying is though is if you could give me some information about this, about the people, then maybe I could help you find them or even see if they're still in this place.
Right.
I don't know if having a contact information would be like if that's good, but maybe it's something.
So I can give you a list of the people whose names that Drell escaped with that don't talk to her and could still be alive. Maybe that don't talk to her, and maybe they went back into the slave ring. I don't know.
What is the
Maybe
group
not as a.
doing? Are you guys just like awkwardly standing around, like?
At least get a seat. All right, there's tables or stands or whatever.
I think Percy's ordering a revolver.
Oh my gosh.
You might want to try
Percy's
that.
looking to get drunk tonight. No, worse than get drunk. He's looking to get fucked up.
I love how Percy has come to this place where to look socially normal in a situation, he has to order 6 shots.
And then he doesn't look social normal. He gets fucking blasted because he hammers 6 shots back to back. And let's face it, Percy weighs like 90 pounds.
That's amazing.
I fucking love this character, man.
It's not like Percy can actually hold his liquor, right? Like, fuck.
Yeah, we have a I don't know, pseudo realistic table for drinking and drunkenness.
Oh boy, you get so fucked now.
So, and there aren't really constitution rolls. Like, it is kind of rate of how fast you're drinking, and your constitution determines how many drinks you metabolize, how quickly.
So the scry spell is only on a location?
Yeah, which is kind of, I was saying, I think we need a locate object spell, and I think a ritual maybe makes sense. Maybe we'll make a spell.
Okay.
Divination.
I was about to pick up scry, and
Divination needs a locate object spell. I'm gonna write that down. We can come up with one.
what about people?
Yeah, locate object, people.
Okay, cool.
Does scry work for that? I don't know. I need to read through scry again. I need to read through scry and then think about, the spell that's missing and see how we want to fill that role.
Okay.
Because there definitely should be like a magical way to like track people down. So if I make like a magical tracking spell, that might be a separate like divination spell.
Okay.
Mark and track, maybe.
Then I'll hold off on getting scry then.
Yeah, because I don't think I want to marry it to the effects of scry. I think I want to make it separate. But probably make like a 2-dot spell for locating and tracking objects and people. Okay, your drinks are delivered by a blonde-haired human wearing casual clothing, a bit on the nicer side for the veil, and a little bit more like flashy, kind of like a nice kind of open worn, like a silk vest, and like a bright red silk vest and a blue satin shirt. Kind of nicer than you see a lot of the veil workers wear. He comes walking up. He's a cyborg. He has a robotic arm. He comes down and like delivers the drinks in a sort of flourish as he like twists his wrist in a humanly impossible way.
Because the wrist goes all the way around.
And like rolls the drinks down to the table.
That's tight.
He says, sorry, we're a bit busy, so, the waitstaff's jammed, busy. Thought I'd bring your drinks over. I don't think we've met before. You guys aren't local, right? Raker. It's my yard.
Raker. I'll shake his hand.
All right. He chooses to shake with the cyborg's hand.
Yeah. Nice arm.
Yeah, you too.
Flatline would actually like talk a little about like the make and model, probably, or like guess like, is that a this guy, right? Like,
oh yeah. Okay, we'll talk a little bit of shop with you. He's
right. Like, is that a Toyota? Like,
he embraces his cyborg nature, and so yeah.
Yeah, I'll talk a little shop about the hardware. So
otherwise, like he's decently kitted. It's not like, it doesn't look like like a cheap prosthetic. Like,
right, good hardware.
It's an expensive, like military grade arm.
He's got the real shit.
Yeah. So
Hell yeah.
anyway, he delivers your revolver. Says, you don't see many people ordering those. Hopefully, this isn't your last time coming to the yard, and we'll see you more often. You guys have any questions about tonight or the specials?
Yeah, like who's what's the difference? Why is it more packed now than last time we were? Seems a little more lively. Something special going on? What's the?
Well, at the factory down, for one, people have less places to be, namely making money. And I mean, as much as I don't exactly like the Shadow League fights and all,
No, you got a problem with it?
they do bring in money. I mean, I know slavers and slaving can leave a bad taste in people's mouths, but look, you know, it's the Veil, and a lot of things go on around here that you might not agree with, and it would be bad business to shut the doors just because I don't agree with it. But we have consensual fighters here tonight as well, and you know, out in the rim, you just have to accept slaving is a business.
You ever get in there yourself?
I mean, no, my fighting days are over, I'm afraid.
So
I used to scrap quite a bit. That's how I bought the yard.
I feel like there's an opportunity here to ask some questions about the whole slavery thing and you know what we could do here, but I don't really what questions I need to. Right, I can sense the information around. Quite sure how to get at it. Team?
Yeah, well, the good thing is we can all do this telepathically.
Yeah.
So if Drell has any suggestions...
I'm thinking.
Well, hey, you guys look capable, so I mean, it's not too late for fighters to sign up to get in on the matches. So, I have
hear
to
that, guys?
check the rates.
He said I look capable.
I don't know if he saw you. Well, if you want to get a shot back.
I'd have to check the rates behind the table, but I think the cut for the fighters is 22% right now on the bets.
Speaking of the fighters, who's the odds-on favorite to take home the window? Who's the person we're all looking out for?
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, our very own shit. What I call him? Pit Beast.
Pit Beast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pit Fiend.
Our own local grown Pit Beast. Be the one I'd put my money on. He's nearly. I mean, he's undefeated most nights. Best case, I think he's had a draw a couple of rounds the last couple of months, but
Is anything goes kind of fight?
It can. Usually you know what you're signing up for before you get in. Yeah.
Is it a fight to the death?
It can be, yeah. I think you're gonna see a few deadly matches tonight.
Nice.
It generally is up to the fighters or their representatives, and he kind of nods and tosses a glance over to the table with the Black Steel gang sitting there.
Let me.
Says, the owners of fighters are up to decide, and they decide on the specs of the fight and how you win. Yeah, the more bloody fights I think tonight are going to take a larger take home. People like to bet on the blood and the death.
Let me ask a question that might be a little bit forward, but let's say you had another opportunity that came up and was making you more money than these Shadow League fights, and you decided to shut the doors on that. Anybody pissed off?
Well, I mean, yeah, a lot of people would be pissed off. I mean, it's not just slavers here. I've got local fighters that are fighting tonight, and the house takes a cut of all fight percentages. So, I mean, I'd be losing money. I'd be losing fighters. I would lose attraction.
Right, so it'd have to be a pretty sweet deal for you to decide to change that.
I am
it.
super interested in the in the slaving part. Is it certain people who
That
bring the
sounds
slaves
so
in?
bad.
I'm so interested in the slaving.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I'm not a slaver myself. Are there certain people that bring them in?
Well, yeah. Okay, let's that group for example.
Slavers
Okay.
tend to run in groups, I guess. If you're
Okay.
a stranger to the rim and how things are done out here,
Definitely.
slavery.
I know about it in text.
Right.
I read a book about it once.
Probably like 5 times. Different books. But yeah,
Fucking nerd.
I didn't know if it was like the one big bad slaver guy brings in all the slaves and he registers them or whatever, or if it's like just a group.
Not around here. We see a lot of groups, a lot of small factions represented.
Okay.
And
So just a lot of individual people working for themselves.
well, no, you don't really see slave groups working on their own.
Yeah.
And I think they like to think of themselves more as like owners of involuntary fighters than slavers in most cases.
I think that just means slavers.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there's laborers and sex workers, and these generally the people that come to the yard deal in fighters. So I think slavers are more varied and specialized field than you give it credit for.
I don't know. I mean, you can define slavery how you want to, but I know how the book defines it. Sorry, I didn't mean to get that way.
So you guys are from further inner, I take it.
I am.
He's like he's sizing you up in like a kind of this posh brat
It's
kind of
been a
way.
while
Like,
since
Yeah.
I've been-
I bring out 100 credits and say, "Bring me a drink, please."
yeah, I'll have someone bring it around.
Thank you.
He casts his
It's-
wallet.
It's been
Wallet.
a while since I've been out.
Wallet,
in-
fantastic for getting people to go away.
It's been a while since I've been in this particular scene, in this kind of lifestyle. Except I was on the other side, doing the fighting.
Ooh.
Damn, she just like I want it out there.
Okay.
She just-
But he doesn't know that I was a slave. I could have been a free fighter.
Oh, I'll tell him. She was a slave.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just-
Yeah, well,
JK, JK.
You're parsying that shit all up.
No, JK, JK.
He says he kind of winks at Drell. I don't know if she's wearing her helmet or not.
A sex
well-
worker?
Well, I mean, some of us, the gutters that some of us climb out of are deeper than others. I can sympathize with that background, and he kind of rubs his metallic arm a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, there was one summer where a hurricane came in and I couldn't even go to our stay away home. It was terrible.
Let me see about those drinks. And
Bruh. Damn.
One time I came home from
What?
work and the maid hadn't signed my shoes yet, and I had to go ride the horse.
What in the Logan Paul is going on here?
Oh, frick.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
Alaric problems.
Oh man.
Alaric problems, like, yeah, man, like one time, like, the mechanic was late on fixing my third Lamborghini. And it was really sad because I really wanted to drive the blue and I had an outfit to match.
I was
Didn't want to
upset-
change, so I had to go buy another one. Ugh.
I was
It's
upset
terrible.
the chef didn't have my food ready in the middle of the night for me like I wanted them.
Okay, now I'm fat. I get it.
Oh, speaking of blue colors, we confirmed that my business debit card is teal.
It's
Not purple.
Teal. Yeah,
That's some
not
bullshit.
purple. It's not purple. It's teal.
But we also confirmed that it has chickens and pigs on it. I didn't know about.
Chickens and pigs on it?
It has a chicken, cow, and a
I
pig
didn't
on
see the
it.
pig. I didn't see the chicken and pig.
I know because I cut out all the
You cut all the chickens and pigs. That's fucked up.
cut out all the identifying information. Yeah, it has a
Except
cow,
the
a
full
chicken, and a
name.
pig on it.
All the identifying information, like your whole last name.
He said,
Anyway,
because
Yeah, I
was
mean there
liking
is
the
that.
color.
But
we're getting drinks and we're learning stuff, and the fights are going at some point.
All right, Percy, how do you treat this revolver?
Boy, you should not do that, buddy.
I'm going to not down them this time.
Probably a good idea.
I'm going to take that as my night because I ain't got nothing to prove. Nobody's drinking with me. Alaric cheated last time.
I cheated because I was dead? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, he cheated because he was dead.
Right. You cheated. So
He will always cheat.
we're just gonna
According
make
to
that be
that,
my drinks
then.
for the night, and we're not gonna make a point to shoot them all down at one time.
All right,
Thank God.
cool.
Why don't you share them with the slavers?
Listen, you don't want me going off by myself talking flatline. Don't pretend like you do.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't
That would not be good.
don't
right.
pretend like this is something you
I'm
want
sorry.
from me.
I'm sorry.
I want to chase this. Percy takes his shots over to Slavers,
Oh my god.
where there were 3 seats, there are now 4.
Oh my goodness.
That would be amazing.
But no, there
How much will
is.
that spend?
Percy wakes up in the morning from being extremely drunk and betting on fights and is now tattooed and in a slave group.
In the slave group, yeah. Unsure which side of the slave group he's in, but he's in it. So, haha, very funny, guys. Let's get these chains off me. And
It's
you all start
really
laughing.
it's really disturbing how it seems that he has a similar connection to Drell, but yet is committed to having these fights where he knows this is happening. I think your goal of taking down the ring is very ambitious because it seems to be tied into people's livelihood.
Okay, well, we don't have to take down the ring. I still want to at least take out the person who owns it. Put that threat out there.
I mean, I'm down for taking down the whole thing. I just think that we often have ambitious plans and not a lot of resources.
Ultimately, I think overall she really wants to find the guy who sold her into it in the first place. The one
Where's
who
that fool
does
Oh,
all of the recruiting.
do you remember his name?
Oh, yeah, I remember his name.
Why don't you ask these dudes
What
what
was his name?
Isco.
Isco?
Mm-hmm.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Let's go.
Isco. Co.
The baby, it's go.
Let's go. That's funny.
No, he is a desert lizard folk, and he goes. Drell called him master.
Oh. Recruitment. I thought slaves like, used
No,
Paid
it
recruitment.
wasn't. It wasn't voluntary recruitment. He would go to
This is sort of like the forced mana donation.
Okay, yeah, that donation terminology. Right, I see. I see.
he would go to cities, find strong fighters or strong people,
Mm-hmm.
and end up somehow they would end up in the ring. She never knew how.
I do.
How?
Probably the same way Lark does it.
I don't do slaves.
No, but if you wanted somebody to get in the ring, hey, you go fight.
Oh, like you paid him?
Yeah. You
No, it wasn't any mind control.
Oh,
How do you know?
how do you know? What are you, a mind controlologist?
I don't know.
You don't know how you know? Are you sure you still know now?
The threat of injury or death seems like a very common motivator for getting people to do things that they don't want to do.
I think it was he would have them kidnapped when they least expected it, and they'd wake up.
When do you expect to be kidnapped?
Well,
That's the point.
When you least expect it.
Sorry.
You better start expecting to be kidnapped, or you might just get kidnapped. That's what I'm saying.
That's how you avoid kidnapping. Find
Is
out
it-
something of least expectedness, and then you raise the threat level immediately.
You expect it.
if we
Hold
go
on,
to,
I could be
okay,
kidnapped here. I am
So-
suddenly very.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on. Here's the thing: if we go to an area where we think he may be, like if we hear about this recruiter, quote unquote recruiter, we cannot leave each other alone. We
You don't-
cannot travel alone.
You guys don't leave me alone anyway.
Are we talking about Isco?
That's true. Yeah.
Isco?
How does Jet feel about this whole situation?
Is Jen asleep?
I think what Jet says is just boring.
Jet's asleep.
Is Jet asleep?
Oh, sad day. I like
Damn.
Matt.
No.
Damn.
Maybe if you guys ran a more fun game, we wouldn't lose Matt.
Oh my god. I
Damn.
take that blow direct. That hits me in the heart. Sorry, guys. Sudden wave of depression just hit me, and
Direct hit.
I'm gonna have to.
Well, no, I think it's us because we're sitting here talking instead of actually doing anything.
Flatline used personal insult. It was very effective.
Super effective, you pleb.
Oh,
Stop.
shit, I have feelings.
Matt,
Dang.
come
And just
back.
Matthew.
Yeah, he's dead.
he's dead.
I mean, we have no.
We should probably
Oh.
cut the game if he's asleep.
Wait, did he come back?
No.
No. That was John accidentally
Okay.
going to another
I-
channel.
Ah.
22 instead of.
I mean, it's been 3.5 hours.
Damn, I really wanted to get started on Drell story.
Short game, but
Matt was
I don't know how long Matt's been gone.
an hour at most.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess yeah. Since last break,
Mm-hmm.
he called that he was here. Damn.
I
Pulled
guess it
a
gives us time to
jammy.
think about how we're going to do this whole slavery thing.
Yeah. I need
Hmm.
to come up with a better plan on my side. For-
Personally,
Well,
I
I like
am
my
not.
plan of let's fight him for it, but no one seemed interested.
Well,
Okay.
I'm not opposed to that, but it doesn't. Like, do we just walk up to their table tonight and go, "Fight me for your slaves, bitches"? Like, is that the energy we're coming with?
I think we
I
kind
don't
of
know.
need to interact with them first to see if that's even something that they're wanting to do.
I mean, they're always wanting to fight.
Well, they don't want to fight, right? They want to
They
make
want to have
money and have
somebody
their
fight.
slaves fight. Yeah.
Right.
They're here to make
Well,
money.
Yeah, and that's going to be a thing. Like, they may not want to get rid of their prized fighters so easily.
Mm.
Not get rid of, but
Not easily if they think they can win.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Okay, what's the thing?
Thing.
If one of their fighters dies, they're looking to replace that fighter.
True.
Bring in the recruiter.
I don't know why they wouldn't have more than one.
It brings in the recruiter. Follow the recruiter.
Yeah, I'm sure they would have more than one.
Yeah.
Right.
So that could be like the recruiter.
But I'd be interested.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to find out who the recruiters are.
I mean, yeah. Find out where they're pulling people from.
Right.
There's a lot of ways we can.
That's a good question. Like, if we can get in there and like talk to the slaves themselves, right? We can find out, like, hey, where'd you guys come from? Like, where'd they grab you? How do they get you in the ring, right?
Oh my gosh, are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? We're gonna become slaves.
I already said infiltrate. You run the risk of dying in the ring. I tell you that. You run a much higher risk. So,
wait, who does?
Alaric, I think that would not be a good thing for you.
Dying? Yeah, me too.
You just mind bullet some fool and be like, oh shit.
Then I'll be the Beast of the West, or whatever the heck this guy's name is.
The Beast of the West.
Yeah.
It'd be really funny if, like, you know, you hear all this cheering and stuff, and then Alaric walks out and he's all, you know, skinny and fancy.
Skinny? You're right. You're right.
I mean, you don't exactly have the strength to back a solid physique.
Oh yeah? Well, explain my forward presence. I'm sexy. Boom.
It's the eyelashes. It's all eyelashes. Like, just amazing.
I'm down with that.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's just Alaric.
It's like, my eyelashes are so good, even if you're not an eyelash person, you still like them.
And nice lips, you know, like.
Well, I got good. Honestly,
Good
Steven has good lips, honestly.
Dude.
If we're being real.
Just bragging about your lips now.
Yeah, bro. They big and, like, voluptuous.
Okay. So here's the thing about Ashton men.
Oh, good grief.
Oh,
Quit. Stop. Stop.
Are we still on
Yeah, well, no.
All right. Are you guys calling it? Or are we?
This is about butts and penis. I know what it is.
Quit.
If you guys won't call the game here, then who am I to argue?
I did not
Alright.
know.
So because we're missing a Matt.
Yep.
I'll try to stall and see if he was like going to show up, but I think
Yeah.
we're missing that for realsies.
All right. Bye, gang.
Correct.